drive to exit 77 off of I-85 and find out why people have been trusting us here at King for almost 50 years. Shop us online at kingautocorner.com. 0% financing is with approved credit. The moose is loose, y'all. We're doing business in Valley, Alabama.
The Daily Birthday Club giveaway, Super Thursdays, and the Great Summertime giveaway are all chances for...
I wonder where Demetrius Coleman's at.
Winner per household is allowed. All prizes must be picked up within 30 days of the winning date. All winners of the major Eagle 1023 contest cannot win another major prize for 12 months. Check us out on the web at eagle1023.com for further contest rules and regulations.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 1240 AM LaGrange and W245AW 96.9 FM LaGrange.
An RBI double by Jay Bruce in the 10th.
It's time now for True Tigers football on WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. This game is brought to you in part by Mallory Insurance, Holmes Pharmacy, Remax agent Rob Upchurch, Remax agent Joel Upchurch, Emory Southern Orthopedics, and Wellstar West Georgia Medical. Now live to the field for True Tigers football.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in live Shane Andrews with Andrew Caraway. Andrew, this week we are at Matthews Field in Thomaston, Georgia, home of the Upson-Lee Knights, who will be the challenger tonight for the Callaway Cavaliers on their fourth game of the season.
Yeah, down here in Thomaston, first trip down here for the Cavaliers, the high school Cavaliers. I know the middle schools played Upson-Lee in the past, but second meeting between the two schools. Upson-Lee came over last year, and Callaway able to pull away with a 34-7 victory. So hoping to get a little bit of the same this time around, Shane.
All right, and we've got a half hour before we start the kickoff. We got a couple different things lined up. We'll go over the GHSA 2A poll this week. We'll talk about the Upson-Lee Knights. We'll talk about your Cavaliers. We'll discuss last week's game. And then we will get into what we think might happen here tonight. So let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has, 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, welcome back here live. Like I said, we are at Matthews Field in Thomaston, Georgia, home of the Upson-Lee Knights. Cavaliers, Andrew, coming here with a 3-0 record to take on an Upson-Lee team that is very, very good up front on the defensive line. Let's talk about that, Andrew.
Yeah, very stout defense this year. They got a couple of playmakers on that side of the ball. Number 44, junior defensive end Trayvon Walker. Number 9, senior defensive tackle Jaden Barron. And the senior linebacker LaXavier Moore are some guys that kind of headline this stout Upson-Lee front seven. And this year, defense has only given up 14 points per game. So facing the teams they've played so far, that's pretty good.
All right, Callaway comes in after last week's game against Columbus, Andrew, 44-13. I mean, you look at the score, 44-13. You think Cavaliers went in there, dominated, did what they do against a lesser opponent. You know, the score looks good, but sitting there watching that game, it was kind of like there was never any rhythm on the offensive side of the ball for Callaway.
No, it kind of sputtered all night, but also, you know, kind of the story that night was just we had an absurd amount of penalties called in that game. It was just hard for either team to really get into a rhythm offensively. I mean, that third quarter I think lasted 45 minutes with all the flags that were thrown in that game. And that's something I hope Callaway this week coming in this game can kind of clean up. Maybe clean up the penalties, clean up the holding calls, and maybe that'll help that offense get into a rhythm too.
Right, and the track record shows with Coach Wiggins and Coach Napier and Coach Hubbard that they'll have this team playing their best football, you know, week 9, week 10, headed off into the playoffs. And that's what good teams do.
Yes.
And, you know, that's probably what this team is going to do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Coach Wiggins schedules games like this to prepare our team going into the postseason because that's what we're trying to be ultimately. You know, you want to win these games. You want to get through these non-region games, but at the same time, you know, this is also a really good tune-up for the playoffs. So win or lose, this will be a huge test tonight for Callaway.
Right. This is a 4A program.
Yes.
Over here at Upson-Lee, and they have played some really good football up to this point this year. I know that last year Upson-Lee went 6-5. They lost in the first round. The year before they went 8-3, lost in the second round of the playoffs. In 1988, in the 2A division, they did play for a state championship.
Yes.
So a lot of pride here, a lot of history here. And this is a hard-nosed football team, and that's how they'll play the game tonight.
Yeah, a lot of pride and tradition here. You know, been coaching with the Parks and Recs baseball for as long as I have. We face Thomaston teams from over here a lot in baseball and all-stars and stuff, and they always got scrappy kids, and this is just a hard-nosed area. Got a lot of those big old country boys out here. You know, big-time program, a lot of tradition. And, you know, and this team has got a lot to play for this year. You know, a lot of people may not know this, but their coach, Tommy Parks, who's been here for a couple of years, who was also a player on that 88 state championship team, he actually suffered a really bad heart attack this summer. And our thoughts and prayers are with him, and he's fortunately at the Shepherd Center making a recovery right now. He's making progress from what I'm hearing, and like I said, our thoughts and prayers with him. And these kids obviously want to come out here and play their hearts out for him.
And I know that Coach Wiggins and Coach Hubbard,
yes,
Coach Woodard, all those guys are pretty close to Coach Tommy Parks, and Kirby Smart is real close with Tommy.
Yes.
And I know that when that happened, Coach Woodard called me and told me about it, and he told me that him and Coach Kirby Smart were talking about it and stuff. And the best thing about this is Coach Tommy Parks has got an excellent support staff around him.
Oh yeah.
From his wife, his family and stuff, and he's got a long road. But like you said, our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. What a great guy he is.
Yes, and praying he comes back and makes a full recovery, and just comes back and is able to just lead a normal life again and everything. And I mean, we've kind of had our own scare with that too. Coach Wiggins, what he went through a couple years ago, that was pretty scary for us. And thankfully, by the grace of God, he was able to come back stronger, bigger, better than ever. So we're hoping for the same success for Coach Parks and his recovery as well.
Absolutely. We got about 18 and a half minutes until we kick this thing off. Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll dig into this matchup some more. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Making September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax, tag, and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank. Same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, welcome back in here. Matthews Field, home of the Upson-Lee Knights in Thomaston, Georgia. We got about 18 minutes till we kick this thing off. Callaway Cavaliers, Upson-Lee Knights, 2A against 4A. We talked about Callaway's game last week, 44-13, and where they stand right now, Andrew, in the 2A Georgia High School Athletic Association poll. They are third behind number 2, Hapeville Charter, number 1, Benedictine. Is it Benedictine or Benedictine? I still can't remember. Benedictine, yes. Okay. And then Rabun County at 4, Scraven County sitting there at number 5.
And I've been reading that little Georgia Sports Forum, and I tell you what, those Screven County boys are still salty about the game last year, and that's all they're talking about is wanting to get back to play Callaway. So I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch, but I tell you what, Shane, if we get a rematch, I'd rather be at Callaway Stadium than all the way over there at Sylvania, Georgia. I don't ever want to have to go back there for any reason ever again. That was a long drive.
No.
So, but yeah, like you said, that top 5, man, I think all those teams are so close together. I mean, there's so much talent on all those teams. And as far as, Callaway's region goes, too, Region 5 AA, we got the same guys, same suspects, Callaway, Hurd, Jordan, Lamar County, Spencer, and Temple. And right now, Callaway and Temple leading the way with 3-0 records so far. No region games have been played yet, but they only 2 undefeated teams left in the region.
All right, 2 undefeated teams left in this region. Hurd County sitting there with the 4-1 record. They had a Thursday night Was it a Thursday night game or a
think,
Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday.
It was a Saturday game on ESPN2 against. Help me out.
I can actually hold
team
that
out
thought.
of Alabama.
I can actually look that up right now.
But that was a heck of a football game, and Hurd actually had a chance to win that thing right there at the end.
And one thing I noticed, too, about the region, Callaway's always known for its offense, stout defense. But, man, if you look across the board, Callaway is 4th in the region in scoring. The highest scoring team is actually Temple, followed by Hurd, Jordan, then Callaway. Now they're separated by as 14, two touchdowns, literally. So, but a lot of high-powered offenses in Region 5 AA this year. And
then the number on the right.
That's the one that we like to see, though. Callaway, by far, the best defensive team in the region, allowing 13 points through 3 games, and the next closest one is Spencer, allowing 35 points a game. But let's see, Shane, I'm going to pull up that Hurd County schedule. Let's see, Hurd County's played South Atlanta, Saraland, Alabama, where they lost 17-14. New Manchester, and they actually went up and beat Darlington last week. So it looks like they are going to be at Central of Carrollton this week. So.
Right, that's going to be a huge game. We don't want to jump the gun on this, but it really wouldn't matter what the records were for Callaway and Hurd. That's always a knockdown, drag-out.
Right.
Both have really good programs.
Right.
So we're around the 14-minute mark. Let's take another break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
West Georgia Medical Center. We believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices. See? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Making September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax tag and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live at Matthews Field, getting set for tonight's matchup between the Callaway Cavaliers and the Upson-Lee Knights. Andrew, we talked about the defensive line for Upson-Lee. They've got some tremendous athletes across that front, and that's going to be a really big challenge for our offensive line tonight. And that brought me to a question. I've heard some different theories on this. We obviously have 3 really solid running backs.
Yes.
DJ Atkins, Quay Hines, and Tank Cartavius Bigsby. Now, here's what I've heard. I've heard people say, man, you gotta feed it to one of those guys, and let him run it. He's hot, he needs to be getting it. And then you have somebody saying, all right, let's, keep splitting the carries up, because they've been pretty much, split up pretty even all year.
Yeah.
If you do see a situation to where it looks like a guy might be, hotter than the other guy, I mean, do you keep feeding him, or you continue splitting the carries? How do you work that if you're Coach Napier?
If I'm Coach Napier, obviously you want to feed the hot hand, but you also want to err on the side of caution too. I mean, you don't want to give one guy a lot of carries and have all that wear and tear going into the playoffs. DJ had a lot of carries last year going into the playoffs. He was banged up a lot, but he fought through a lot of injuries and showed a lot of toughness last year. But now, it's like he said in the paper, he's like, we got three of me out there. We got me, we got Cartavius Bigsby and Quay Hines out there, not to mention these other guys that carry the football too. So, obviously, you want to feed that hot hand, but also you have to keep in the back of your mind, like, I don't want to give one guy way too many carries and possibly risk an injury this early in the season either. So all three guys are so talented, you can't go wrong with either approach.
Right, and I love the way that Coach Napier is doing it.
Me too.
Man, he does a tremendous job with this offense. And the reason that I love the way he's doing it is because he keeps the competition alive back there.
Yes.
If you start feeding one guy, two other guys might start slacking off.
Yes.
But if you're feeding them, pretty equally, then you're keeping the competition going, and that's going to push the guys harder, not only on Friday nights, but, throughout the week, which is, that's a huge part of what we see on Friday nights is what goes on Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, like we've seen this season, but all three running backs provides three very different aspects. All three run the ball hard. But, you want to talk about just pure power. Cartavius Bigsby is a guy you want no short yardage situations. DJ Atkins out of the backfield is so dangerous from that shotgun formation. And Quay Hines is kind of a mixture of the two. He's got the speed and he's got the power, too. So, just like I said, you can't go wrong, and it's just nice to have that three-headed monster to go along with all the other weapons we have on the offense.
I'll tell you what, we're getting close, Andrew, around 9 minutes. Man, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what happens here tonight. Let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're a renter, you may never know why your landlord starts lawn care at 7 a.m. every Sunday. Or why your car is the goal line for the neighbor kids' soccer games. You may also not know State Farm can save you hundreds by combining your auto and renter's insurance. So protect your car and your stuff with one good neighbor, your State Farm agent. It could save you time and money. One more way, we're here to help life go right.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live. Shane Andrews with Andrew Caraway at Matthew Field in Thomaston, Georgia. Callaway Cavaliers, Upson-Lee Knights getting set to kick it off. We got about 6.5 minutes, Andrew. And let's see, our Callaway Cavaliers starting lineup for tonight. Andrew, you got that?
Yes, I got the starting lineup for the Cavaliers. Tonight we'll start with the defense. Your defensive line, we're going to go with Jamie Sellers, Nathan Sapp, Marquavius Colton, and Keyshawn Suggs. Linebackers are Telly Fanning, Jabari Smith, Jonathan Leonard, and Quay Hines. And then your starting defensive backfields, DQ Wilkerson, Courtney Williams, and Kobe Jackson. So, and the offense tonight will go from outside in. At one wide receiver, you got DQ Wilkerson. Left tackle, Keandre Jones. Left guard, Jalen Moss. Center, Lawrence Thompson. Right guard, Keyshawn Cameron. And right tackle, John Curtis. Your tight end will be Travis Traylor. Other split end will be Jacob Freeman. Your running backs will be Lavarius Patterson and DJ Atkins. And your starting quarterback is Kedrick Ramsey.
All right, and you mentioned Kedrick Ramsey, and I said at the beginning of the year that this team's probably going to go as far as Kedrick Ramsey, and this defense will take us.
Yes.
How Kedrick develops in the next couple of weeks is going to play a huge factor when we do get into the playoffs.
Yes, it is.
And I've been impressed with him. I feel like he's grown every single week, and you can tell that he's putting in the work. Him and Coach Napier, trying to get this sewed up.
I was actually speaking down on the field with Coach Napier and Coach Wiggins before the game, and Coach Napier was actually telling me how much Kedrick's improved and how proud he is of his improvement. And we've seen it. He's real shaky in that scrimmage game against Northside, and each game he's gotten better and better and better, making the throws, making the reads, looking for check downs, and just making good plays. He hasn't really thrown the ball up into coverage, and he just seems to keep making good decisions, and that's a lot of what we had last year with Dylan Johnson was good decision-making. So Kedrick's coming along nicely, and I look to him to keep improving each game.
All right, and with that being said, Andrew, every week you you have a list of what you think are going to be the keys to the game.
Yes.
What did you come up with this week?
This week is kind of going to be a broad key to the game. Tonight, this game is going to be won for Callaway on the offensive line, defensive line. This is going to be an old-fashioned football game. Both strengths of these teams are their defenses. I just think it's going to be an offensive line, defensive line kind of night. And then the plays that Kedrick Ramsey can make. Kedrick Ramsey's going to he'll make a couple plays tonight with his feet. He may make a couple through the air. But I think line play and the play of our quarterback tonight will determine who wins this game tonight.
No doubt about that. And you mentioned the defensive side of the ball is going to be huge for both teams tonight.
Yes.
And with Upson-Lee, they're going to be out, run spread out of the shotgun mostly with a single back set. They depend on the play action a lot.
Yes.
So in order to get that play action rolling, you need to be able to run the ball, and hopefully that plays into the strength of our defense.
Yes.
We don't allow a lot of people to come and run all over us. We take a lot of pride up front on that defensive line.
Right, and also too, they're breaking a new quarterback at Upson-Lee. They have a new starter, senior quarterback Cameron Traylor, and a big loss for Upson-Lee tonight is their starting tailback Damon Thomas has out with a high ankle sprain, so that's a big loss there for the Upson-Lee Knights.
All right, Andrew, looks like the captains are making their way out on the field now for the Cavaliers tonight. It's going to be number 2, DQ Wilkerson. Going to be number 57. I'm sorry, it's number 56. It looks. Is that 56 or 57 right there?
I think it's 57, John Curtis.
All right, and it looks like number 21 for the Cavaliers, Jonathan Leonard. And then the quarterback, Kedrick Ramsey, will be your 4 captains for tonight. Congratulations to them. Looks like the Cavaliers are heading across the field. Going to line up in the back of that end zone. Get ready to bust through that banner tonight, Andrew, with the white helmets that you love so much, the white jerseys with the silver numbers, and the black pants with the white stripes. That is going to be Coach Wiggins' color combination for the week. And he's got a lot to choose from, Andrew.
No, they got a whole bunch to choose from, Shane. So it looks like the captains are taking the field, doing the coin toss, ready to kick off.
All right, so we'll take another break. When we come back, guys, we're going to have kickoff. Callaway Cavaliers, Upson-Lee Knights, Game 4 of the season. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make it September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open at 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax tag and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
It seems like just yesterday, he was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. And now he's here. He's worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And at Synovus, we're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday night, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live. We're about 20 seconds away from kicking this thing off. Both teams have come through the banners. Upson-Lee's out here now. Andrew, they'll have the white helmets with the black tops, white letters, and the solid black pants. And it looks like Cavaliers are going to be kicking off to start this game. It looks like Noah Stevens headed out to the 40 to set that ball up. And we're about to get this thing going, Andrew.
That's what I like. I like starting the game off with our defense on the field. Set the tone and hopefully get a stop, and it gets that chance for that double score at the end of the half, too. You get a score at the end of the half and get your ball back.
All right, here comes the Cavaliers kickoff team onto the field. It's like back deep for Upson-Lee. It's going to be number 5 and number 10.
Matthew Field, get on your feet. It's kickoff time.
All right, Noah sets the ball, getting ready to kick it off. Number 7 right there in the middle. That's a big old fella.
Yeah, number 7.
Number 9. Wow, they're big right there on that side. All right, here comes the Noah Stevens kick, and we are underway here at Matthew Field. Ball is taken by number 5 at the 5-yard line. He comes up, gets across the 20, and that's where he is tackled by number 21, Jonathan Leonard.
Jonathan Leonard, great coverage on the kickoff right there. He's a tackling machine, and once again making a play on special teams as well. So here comes the vaunted Callaway defense.
It's like number 5 for the Cavaliers, Courtney Williams, starting at safety, and you got DQ out of the corner, and Kobe Jackson at a corner with Jonathan Leonard and Jabari Smith, man in the middle at linebacker. Here's the first snap out of the gun. Wants to throw it down the middle of the field. He's got a man.
I think we intercepted it.
And it looks like DQ Wilkerson with an interception at the 50-yard line to start this game.
That's
the
a huge
first
play
of the game offensively.
Yeah, Cameron Traylor trying to go for the home run right there, underthrew his receiver, and DQ just lays out, makes a play. What a tone center right there. That's what I like to see, that starting defense on the field.
All right, here comes the Cavalier offense out on the field. Andrew Ball is going to be spotted on the Callaway 49-yard line. Cavs come out. Kedrick's going to be under center. 2 receivers to the right.
Looks like Wes Brooks got the start at the slot receiver.
All right, now they spot the ball at the Upson-Lee 49. So Callaway starts with great field position to start this game. There's a snap, drops back, wants to throw it, looking for a man. He's got a man, Jacob Freeman, wide open down at the 10-yard line. And he's in for a Cavalier touchdown, and Kedrick Ramsey took a shot right there, Andrew.
Yeah, he took a shot, but he delivered a strike. Jacob Freeman catches the ball this time. Last week he let one drop through his hands, makes up for it big time right there. Huge catch for Jacob Freeman. And Callaway intercepts the ball first play of the game, and then scores a touchdown on their first offensive set of the game. So great start for Callaway.
All right, so with 11:34 to go in the first quarter, Andrew, Cavaliers go up 6-0, waiting on the Noah Stevens extra point. Kedrick Ramsey in to hold. Callaway gets set. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. So 7-0, Cavs strike first, Andrew.
Yeah, heck of a start to the game. Intercept the first play of the game, go deep, and find your playmaker, Jacob Freeman, for 6. Callaway on top 7-0 really early in this ball game.
All right, we'll take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teams listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, Noah Stevens back out there, set to kick off. 11:34 in the first quarter. There's the Noah Stevens kick. Again, back deep around the 5-yard line. Number 5 takes it, gets out across the 15, up to the 20, makes a cut, dives down, gets to the 25-yard line where the Upson-Lee offense will take over.
Once again, great kickoff coverage for the Callaway special teams right there, setting up Upson-Lee inside their 30-yard line.
All right, here comes Upson-Lee to the line. Looks like 2 receivers to the right. Again, they'll work out of the shotgun with 1 receiver stacked behind the quarterback. Bring a man in motion. There's the snap. There's a give to the tailback. He goes right up the middle, finds a hole, and then he is tackled by Nathan Sapp after about an 8-yard gain, Andrew, right up the gut.
Yeah, up the gut with the shotgun, little handoff up the middle, able to make one man miss and pick up positive yards. 8-yard gain. Could have had a lot more on that play. Good tackle in the open field by Callaway.
All right, trip to the right side, again out of the shotgun. Single back, 1 receiver to the left. 10:56 to go here in the first quarter. There's a snap, looks like option to the right. He keeps, goes right back up the middle, Andrew, and they're on to something right there.
Yeah, on to something, moving the football. Look for Coach Hubbard to make some adjustments on that side of the offense, the defensive line. So good play by the quarterback for Upson-Lee.
Another 10-yard gain right there before he was brought down by Quay Hines. So clock running. Again, out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. There's a snap. There's a give right up the middle again, Andrew, and there's a big hole.
Huge hole. Looks like that zone read's really being effective against Callaway early in this game.
And that, again, was Quay Hines with a tackle. Only issue there, Andrew, is it's about 10 or 11 yards down the field.
Yeah, got to get that penetration right there. And, I don't know if anybody noticed, we're missing LaShawn Terrell tonight. He's out with an injury, so look for that middle of the field for Callaway tonight, trying to clean that up a little bit.
Again, give right up the middle. This time, minimal gain, about 2, maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, good job right there, able to kind of meet the running back at the point of attack at the mesh point right there. So looks like Upson-Lee wants to go with a little tempo, a little no huddle, and really play off that zone read look. So, but I wouldn't be shocked if they maybe try to take another shot.
All right, there's a snap, there's a fake, and they throw it right across the middle. And looked like the receiver just come out of the slot on a little quick slant right there, number 5 for Upson-Lee.
Yeah,
enough for a first down, Andrew.
Yeah, going with the RPO, that run pass option that gave us a little jet motion to the left and able to get that slot receiver open for a first down gain on the pass. And it looks like I think Coach Hubbard may want a timeout. Or official timeout, excuse me.
All right, first down from the 31. Again, Upson-Lee works out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left.
It looks like they're bringing their tailback back into the backfield.
All right, there's a snap. Fakes the give again. There's that quick slant.
Yeah, and it looks like Callaway's playing zone coverage, and their wide receivers are just sitting in the soft spot of the zone. They're just taking the 5-6 yards that Callaway's giving them every time. And, that's something, too, that can be really effective, too, with the double moves later in the game and the ground game, of course. So, but impressive drive so far for Upson-Lee.
All right, second down and about 2 now from the 22-yard line. There's a snap, give to the tailback right up the middle. He gets enough for the first down, falls forward, gets down to about the 14-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, gets up to about the 14-yard line. Nice physical run. I mean, just kept the legs moving, and they're already inside the looks like they're headed towards the red zone right there. 1st and 10 at the Callaway 16.
All right, 8:43 to go here in the first quarter. Cavs on top 7-0, but Upson-Lee deep in Callaway territory right now. Ball around the 14-yard line. There's a snap. Again, give to the tailback. 2, maybe 3 on the play, and he's tackled. Looked like the freshman right there, Keyshawn Suggs.
Yeah, that left side did a good job of containing the play, and this Upson-Lee offense is going to be really hard to stop tonight. They're doing a good job of getting their running backs involved and also that play-action pass. So
they got 5 really good-looking linemen across the front right there.
Yes, they do. And it looks like Upson-Lee was trying to go with the quick count, but they made a substitution, so Callaway was supposed to get a chance to make the substitution as well, and the official saw that and gave Callaway time to get a guy on the field.
All right, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Again, out of the shotgun. There's a snap. They give it to the tailback up the middle.
That was a pretty big hole, too.
Gets about 3, maybe 4. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 4, Andrew.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 from the Callaway 9-yard line. Really like to hold them to a field goal attempt here, Shane.
7:48 and counting here in the first quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Upson-Lee out of the shotgun. There's a give to the tailback. He finds a huge hole. And he goes untouched right up the middle, Andrew, for an Upson-Lee touchdown.
Yeah, and that's concerning because this whole drive that seems like on that dive play, the running back's gone untouched for the first 5 yards of the carry. So something Coach Hubbard's going to have to go back and make some adjustments on early in this ball game.
All right, Upson-Lee, the kicker comes on. Looks like number 18 for Upson-Lee, number 16 handling the extra point attempt. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, it's up. Looks wide to the right, Andrew. So,
maintain the lead.
7:37 to go. Cavaliers still on top, 7-6. But very impressive drive there by the Upson-Lee offense. Let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX transactions into relationships.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live. Matthews Field, home of the Upson-Lee Knights. Cavaliers have a 7-6 lead, and they're receiving the ball here with 7:37 to go in the first quarter. Looks like number 17, Chase Winters, is going to be handling the kickoff. And there's the kick. Looks like DJ is going to take it. It's going to be a touchback. It's going to go back into the end zone. So the Cavaliers will come out to the 25-yard line to start this possession.
You know, and I love quick strike scores, one-play possessions, but I really like to see us go on a long drive right here, run the football, and let that defense rest on the sideline, make some adjustments.
All right. Kedrick Ramsey into the Cavalier huddle. They break to the line. One receiver left, one receiver to the right out of the I formation with DJ Atkins at tailback. Kedrick takes the snap, hands it to DJ right up the middle, looking for some room. Looks like he gets about 3 yards on the play, Andrew.
Yeah, a little late with the whistle there. Yeah, that was a really late whistle right there. His momentum was stopped. But a little dive play to the right side. DJ able to pick up about a long 2, so it sets up 2nd and 8. It's really going to take a lot of work for our offensive line tonight. They're going to have to really stand up to this Upson-Lee front 7. But anytime you got a guy like Keandre Jones on that offensive line, you're going to be all right.
All right, it looks like Kedrick Ramsey goes in out at receiver, and Jacob Freeman takes the ball right up the middle of the field. He's still on his feet, gets enough for a first down up to about the 34.
See, another late whistle.
Still moving the pile, Andrew.
I wish they'd blow that whistle a little sooner because his momentum was stopped, and they're starting to pick him up off the ground and stuff, and that's where injuries happen. So I like that they're letting him play so far, but there's the flag. Might look for maybe offsetting personal fouls there by both sides, but referees also got to start blowing the flag, the whistle a little earlier so no one gets hurt.
All right, so Callaway comes out, Andrew, with a direct snap to Jacob Freeman, and again, right up the middle. If you told me before the game that both of these teams would find some success right up the middle, I wouldn't have thought that.
Nah, me neither. Yeah, that's where both these defenses are prided on, is being able to stop the run and being physical at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the call is. I really hope they're going to do an offsetting penalty. They're going to both sides, so I would assume this is going to be an offsetting personal foul call. So they're talking to both head coaches.
And I'm guessing
probably just trying to warn both. Yeah, they're going to move the chains up for a first down for Callaway. It looks like they're going to just do a warning to each team, trying to get everything under control.
Right. Better to do it now.
Yeah.
6:46 to go here in the first quarter. So like you said, Andrew, offsetting personal fouls.
And that's a good job by the referee right there, getting the game under control quick, letting them know he's not going to tolerate anything after the whistle.
All right, so first down from the 35-yard line. Again, Jacob Freeman out of the shotgun. This time he hands it to DJ, and DJ gets about 2 yards, Andrew.
And I don't know if we want to call that maybe a wild Cav formation or what. A little direct snap to Jacob Freeman, and was able to hit DJ Atkins on the jet sweep to the right side for about a 2-yard gain.
You've been waiting on that, haven't you? You've been saving that one.
The wild Cav. Yeah.
I like it. All right, Kedrick back into the huddle. 6:15 to go. Cavaliers with a 7-6 lead. Again, Kedrick works out of the shotgun. Looks like Jacob Freeman split to the left. DQ and Courtney Williams split to the right. There's the snap. He wants to throw. Quick hitch out to Jacob Freeman. Jacob Freeman looking for some room, trying to get up the field.
You can't run backwards, though. You can't run backwards.
It's like he might have lost a yard when he brought it back into the middle of the field.
Yeah, he caught that ball for about a 2-yard gain. Could have set up a 3rd and 6, but came back trying to find some blocking there, and unfortunately looks like he went right back to the original line of scrimmage.
All right, Andrew, big 3rd down and 10 right here from the Callaway 35-yard line.
Yeah, probably going to look to spread him out, and I wouldn't be shocked to try to maybe hit Jacob Freeman on a deep post or maybe find a tight end across the middle.
All right, Kedrick works out of the shotgun.
Watch that H-back.
There's a snap. Kedrick wants to throw it. He's got a man across the middle right there. And that looks like number 3. You said it. Yeah. Tight end Nathan Sapp, and that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, that's something that I felt like that during the season we've seen those formations, and it's something we've been trying to set up.
All the difference in your health. We believe that skill can achieve higher standards.
All right. Clock is at 4:57 here. Callaway picks up another first down with a 7-6 lead. And now the ball is still in Callaway territory around the 48-yard line. 2 receivers left. Callaway back into the I formation.
And that was a big first down by the offense.
There's a snap. There's a give to Cartavis Bigsby. He cuts it out to the left, trying to get a hold. Gets across the 50, down to the 40. Gets around the end, and he's drug out of bounds at around the 33, Andrew. Another good run right there by Cartavis.
I tell you what, no one on this team can cut back like Cartavis Bigsby. If he doesn't see blocking at the original point of attack, that kid can cut back and make some serious yardage. So beautiful carry right there, and another first down, and that's more rest for that defense on the sideline, Shane.
All right, into Upson-Lee territory. Ball spotted around the 33-yard line over on the left hash.
We've had a lot of success on that left side where Keandre is.
2 receivers right. Again, Kedrick takes the ball, hands it to Cartavis. This time he cuts back to the right and then goes right back up the middle.
Big hit.
Looks like he's good for about 5, maybe 6 right there, Andrew.
Yeah, 5 yards. And see, that's the difference between the backs right there where DJ can make you miss and home run threat every time he touches the ball. Cartavis Bigsby is looking for contact, and he's just driving through people. And you're not going to bring that kid down in the first contact, Shane.
All right, 2nd down and 5 now. Ball spotted around the 28-yard line of Upson-Lee. And another running back in for the Cavs, Quay Hines now.
Wouldn't be shocked to see us maybe toss it.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Under center, Kedrick takes the snap, fakes the give, drops back, wants to throw. He's got a man in the flats right there. That's his fullback.
Get upfield, there you go.
And that's big number 20 right there for the Cavaliers, LaVaris Patterson.
LaVaris Patterson last week had a big touchdown run against Columbus, and we found him in the starting lineup tonight. And that was an impressive play call. I felt like he may have done a little play action and able to hit the fullback out of the backfield for a first down. So, and there's about 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this quarter, Shane, so they're chewing up a lot of clock.
All right, new set of downs for the Cavs. Ball spotted around the 18-yard line. Again, Kedrick works under center. DJ at tailback. There's a give to DJ off the left side. He cuts it back up through the middle.
That hole closed so fast, Shane.
Got 3, maybe 4 yards right there, Andrew.
Yeah, that hole on the left side shut so fast. It looked like he may have been able to. I thought he was going to score for a second, but they Upson-Lee defense and the linebackers did a beautiful job at closing that hole.
All right, 2nd down, and looks like 7 to go now. And now you've got Quay Hines in at fullback, DJ in at tailback. There's a snap, give to the fullback, Quay Hines right up the middle, lowers his head. Cavalier touchdown, Quay Hines, Andrew.
Yeah, beautiful play right there, and you felt like when he brought Quay Hines in to play the fullback position, you might get a little veer action look and stuck it in the fullback's belly, and he was able to plow through for 14 yards, virtually untouched for a touchdown, Shane.
All right, 13-7.
And that's what we said we needed right there. A long touchdown drive, took up almost virtually the rest of that first quarter, and lets Coach Hubbard make those adjustments he's known for on the sideline.
All right, Lawrence Thompson in the snap. Kedrick with the hold. The kick by Noah Stevens is up. It is good. 14-6 your score, Andrew. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
That's just what the doctor ordered right there. Callaway on top, 14-6 right now. Time to go out and play defense, make those adjustments.
All right, and for you listeners out there, the Hanley game tonight is being broadcasted on Eagle Sports Network on 102.3. So be sure to listen in to see how Coach Strain and the Hanley Tigers are doing tonight. And also, if you would like to watch or listen live to this game, the Hanley game, or on other nights, any other local team's game, you can watch or listen live on Eagle1023.com. There is a subscription fee. And when you do purchase that, please be sure to click on the team that you are supporting. So here we go, Andrew. 14-6, 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Noah Stevens getting ready to kick. Looks like a little sky kick to the right side. They're going to fair catch it down around the 24. So the Cavalier defense got a good break right there, a good long drive by the offense.
Yes.
let's see what kind of adjustments Coach Hubbard made and how this Cavalier defense is going to do here now.
I wouldn't be shocked to maybe see us maybe go to a 4-down lineman look, maybe a 5-down lineman look. But the thing that's going to be tough about that is Upson-Lee wants to spread you out with two to three wide receivers every time. And like right now, they got 4 out here with the Twins look. And it's just tough. And I wouldn't be shocked if the defensive backs go to more of a press coverage look too.
All right, there's the snap. There
we go.
And it's shored up that time. It looks like number 21, Jonathan Leonard in there.
Like a torpedo, Shane. Just in there for the tackle. Did the little jet sweep action, trying to get that linebacker out, and we stayed at home, make the tackle on the dive play.
Looks like they've got Marcavius Colton right there in the middle now. And good to have Jamie Sellers back.
Yes.
Hope that he can be effective tonight. There's a snap. He drops back,
wants
to throw. He's got a man down the field.
Oh. Ooh, we caught a huge break.
Thank goodness he overthrew him.
He had a step, and that was a touchdown right there. And hats off to the Upson-Lee quarterback for hanging in there, number 2, Cameron Traylor. But we were able to lay a lick on him, and those footsteps might have caused the overthrow there, Shane. He might have got rid of that a little before he wanted to.
All right, so here's a huge play in this game, 3rd down and 9 with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here's a snap. He drops back, wants to throw, screen, throws it high, and Jonathan Leonard almost made a spectacular play right there, Andrew.
I thought that was a pick 6 for a second, and I was going to say, wow, that's exactly what we needed right there in that moment. But nonetheless, 4th and 9 right now forces a punt, and we get that offense back on the field and put some more points on the board.
All right, looks like DQ drops back deep to take the punt, and he's standing around his own 35-yard line. And it looks like Amari Brazier, number 13.
A delay of game maybe on the offense. Legal substitution on the offense.
All right, so that's going to drop him back 5 more yards.
I think DQ's thinking about those 2 TDs he had last week, Shane.
I think he's going to get a chance right here. Number 83 on to punt, Drake McDuffie. And I was watching before the game, Andrew, a lot of line drives.
Yeah, and that's what got Columbus in trouble last week, was kicking the ball, out-kicking the coverage.
All right, so DQ comes up to about the 48-yard line.
Low kick.
There's a snap.
Ooh,
he gets it off.
He
gets a high kick. DQ's going to fair catch it right at the 50-yard line.
I was really surprised they didn't throw the roughing the punter right there. We went in for the block, laid out, and it looked like the referee looked at the punter for Upson-Lee and said, nah, man, you didn't get hit hard.
All right, so here comes the Cavalier offense back out on the field with a 14-6 lead. Minute 45 to go here in the first quarter.
Wow, and this is the second of 3 drives where Callaway's had the ball on the Upson-Lee side of the field.
All right, 2 receivers left. Again, Kedrick under center. DJ at tailback. There's a snap. There's a give to DJ. He's just looking for anything right there, and looks like he might have got back to the original line, Andrew.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too, with DJ is with his size and speed, getting to the outside is his strengths. But in that inside, man, inside those trenches where Upson-Lee's, that's their strength. It's going to be tough sledding for anybody tonight.
All right. Again, 2nd down and 10 now. Ball at the 50-yard line. Callaway breaks with 1:14 to go in the first quarter.
And we've seen a lot of new formations tonight for the Callaway offense, some things they haven't used yet. And speaking of new formations, it might have caused us to need to take a timeout.
And looks like Coach Wiggins has elected to take his 2nd timeout. 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a break with them. 14-6 your score. Cavs on top of the Upson-Lee Knights. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
We would like to thank
LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make it September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up to 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax tag and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, minute 5 to go here in the first quarter. Cavs on top 14-6. Kedrick Ramsey under center. 2 receivers left. I don't know if we had 2 people moving.
That we must have had someone leaning forward. I didn't see the false start, but then again, I think you're right, Shane. I think we maybe had two-minute motion at the same time. Well, first penalty called of the night, 1:05 left in the first quarter, so
not bad,
it's not a bad start.
Second down and 15 now. Ball at the 45-yard line of Callaway. It looks like Callaway brings in number 5, Courtney Williams.
I wouldn't be shocked for us maybe to go back to that tight end play, maybe try to set up a 3rd and 5 coming up.
I mean, look on the field right now. Courtney Williams, DQ Wilkerson, Jacob Freeman.
So much talent.
Right, there's a snap. Again, we've got a late whistle. It's like a delay of game. So a delay of game. It's going to cost the Cavs 5 more yards.
That must have been a quick clock because
I was looking for the play clock
earlier. I'm so
earlier.
used to our play clock at Callaway Stadium. We get spoiled with that, but I guess
so we don't have one here.
They're keeping it on the field. So
oh, that's terrible. All right, second down and 20. Kedrick under center takes the snap. Give to DJ off the right side. DJ's got a hole out across the 50. Gets back across the original line, plus about 3 more, Andrew.
You take away that delay of game penalty. That's that 3rd and short you set up right here. But nonetheless, looks like Callaway's going to be facing about a 3rd and a long 8. And like I said earlier, don't be surprised if we don't go back to that little delayed tight end in the middle of the field right there.
All right, ball inside of Upson-Lee territory around the 48-yard line now. 35, 34, 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kedrick comes to the line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. DJ and Kedrick in the backfield. Here's Kedrick out of the shotgun, drops back, wants to throw. Now he takes off. He's got a man open down at the 35, and that's Courtney Williams. Cuts it back across the field, looking for a block, gets it. 30, 20, down to the 10, and out of bounds at about the 8. And there was a flag on the opposite side of the field, Andrew.
Yeah, and that's the call I wish that these high school referees would stop calling, is holding well behind the play. So they're going to call Callaway for a hold down here about the Upson-Lee 20. We did pick up the first down, so we'll be a 1st and 10 for Callaway. But it looks like they're going to move us back to the 30-yard line. But huge play by Courtney Williams, but that's something we've been talking about all year, Shane, is it's just these holding calls well behind the play.
What a job right there by Courtney. Caught the ball over here on this sideline and gained about 25, 30 yards going across the field.
It was very similar to the play he scored on against Hanley, where he started up the right side of the field, cuts back to the left, and just took it to the house, and shows you why the University of Cincinnati wanted him on their football team.
No doubt. All right, so the ball is going to be on the Upson-Lee 32-yard line.
And that's all right.
First down for the Cavaliers.
I'm just glad we picked up that first down after being backed up so far. So definitely within striking range still.
All right, DQ Jacob Freeman and Nathan Sapp to the left. And it looks like number 13, Antonez Blunt, split off to the right. Out of the shotgun, there's a snap. There's a give to Cartavius off the left side. He cuts it up the middle of the field, gets back out across the 20, down to about the 17. And again, another late flag.
Yeah, and these flags have been late, these past two that they've thrown. And to me, that play was set up beautifully. That beautiful stayed in front of their blockers. If this is a hold, that's a little ticky-tack in my book. They were doing such a good job earlier letting both teams play. And
see what the call is.
Can't tell.
Guess he's pointing back for the spot foul.
Is it a face mask on the defense? If it was a face mask, I did not see a face mask at all. I didn't see that's why I was so confused. I was like, I didn't see a flag penalty occur over there anyways. So that's a big break against the Upson-Lee defense right there. I didn't see a face mask. So that's an unfortunate break for them. That was a big tackle in the open field that they made.
I'm not sure what they're doing right here. If we get one untimed down.
If you end the quarter on a penalty, you get one untimed down.
Okay, so it's 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Kedrick under center, takes a snap, drops back, rolls to his right, wants to throw. Now he takes off and run. He's got some room on the left side, Andrew. 5, dives across the goal line. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers. Kedrick Ramsey, Andrew, on an 11-yard keeper.
11-yard keeper. Kedrick rolled out on the play action to the right side. Didn't see anything. Rolls back to his left and scampers in for 11 yards. And it's like I said in the pregame, offensive line, defensive line, and Kedrick Ramsey were going to be the key to this game.
All right, 20-6 your score. Waiting on the Noah Stevens extra point.
And I'll say this, Shane, we're on the Upson-Lee side of the field right now, and it is really quiet now. I can actually hear myself talk.
The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, it is good. And after one quarter, Andrew, it's 21-6 Cavaliers.
Yeah, big quarter, big start for the Cavalier offense and defense. So, yeah, heck of a start. Let's see if we can keep it up.
All right, let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live. Matthews Field, home of the Upson-Lee Knights. 21-6 your score right now. Cavaliers getting set to kick off to Upson-Lee to start the second quarter.
What a big drive right there, to be able to get points and everything too. So big drive by the Callaway offense, and Kedrick Ramsey's having himself a game.
All right, back deep, number 5, Kenny Richardson, and number 10, Damon Thomas for Upson-Lee, as Noah Stevens tees it up at the 40-yard line. He's taking some short steps right here, Andrew. Probably a sky kick over to the right side.
Try to maybe see if we can pop it up and force a fumble.
And there's the sky kick, and a fair catch is called for and taken at the 35-yard line, where the Upson-Lee offense will set up shop.
Little directional kick, trying to pin Upson-Lee on their side of the field. And we've had many chances this season for that play to actually turn into a fumble, too, where we've actually almost recovered it.
All right. Here comes the Upson-Lee offense, led by number 2, the quarterback Cameron Traylor. Again, Andrew, they got us spread out, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Traylor out of the shotgun, takes a snap, keeps it, and loose football.
He got it.
Callaway's
got it.
Looks like number 11 right there, Telly Fannin, jumps on the fumble for the Callaway Cavaliers.
And that's been the name of the game this season for Callaway is timely offense and elite defense. And I'll say this right now, Shane, Callaway has an elite defense. We've been making plays all year, and once again we're on Upson-Lee's side of the field.
All right, first down for the Cavs. Ball at the 33-yard line of Upson-Lee. Callaway with a 21-6 lead with 11:52 to go here in the second quarter. Kedrick under center. One receiver split to the right, Jacob Freeman to the left, and there's a give to DJ right up the middle. DJ just looking for a small hole. He gets about 3 or 4, but another tackle for number 44,
Trayvon Walker right there. Yeah, that's one of the studs that Upson-Lee has on their team. He's actually going to pull up a little bit of his recruiting stats here for our listeners. If they're Trayvon Walker. He's been impressive tonight.
One receiver to the left, DJ in the slot on the left side. Here's that direct snap.
Wild Cav.
To Jacob Freeman, and he keeps it, bounces it out left.
Not a whole lot there.
And again, it was Mr. Trayvon Walker.
Trayvon Walker. That kid's been super impressive tonight, just making tackles everywhere. It sets up a 3rd and long. See, Trayvon is a 4-star recruit. Looks like he's got offers from everywhere, Shane. Georgia, Bama, Clemson, Florida State, Tech, Kentucky, LSU, Carolina, Michigan. I mean, everybody. Everybody wants this kid on their team.
Yeah, well, he's still got another year to play, so sky's the limit for this kid.
Fortunately for all of us dog fans out there, he's really interested in the Bulldogs.
All right, big 3rd down and 11 right here. Kedrick throws it out in the flats to DJ. DJ looking for a hole, gets around the end, out across the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Bring up about a 4th down and 3, Andrew.
4th and 3. I wouldn't be shocked if we go for it here, but then again, this is well within Noah Stevens' range, so we might give him a shot at getting 3 points on the board for us. And it looks like we are going to give Noah Stevens a chance to tack on 3 to this lead.
All right, here comes Kedrick under
center.
That
is my fault. I saw him getting on the side. That's my fault. We were going for it. My fault. I think we go with the hard count here.
10-18 to go. There's a snap. There's a give. Cartavius Bigsby off the left side. Got a lot of room. Cuts it up the field. Gets out across the 20.
Don't know if he got it.
That should be enough for a 1st down, but there is a flag, Andrew.
Yeah, I think they're going to call. It comes in the area of holding, so we'll see. Oh, it's such a tough break. Holding Cavaliers.
All right, so they're going to bring Noah on now.
There comes the special teams now. I guess I jinxed us on that last play, Shane. I'm sorry.
And
Are we punting or kicking a field goal?
So we're punting here.
Okay. I guess trying to pin them deep.
So Noah Stevens in.
Hey, he had a heck of a kick the other night in the corner, able to pin them in that coffin corner kick. So let's see if he can do it again.
Noah standing on the Upson-Lee 48. And they do have a man back deep. That is number 15, Demeek Colbert. And there's a snap, low snap. Noah gets it off, a line drive punt, and it is caught by number 13, Antonez Blunt, down at the, looks like about the 11-yard line. So pretty effective punt there by Noah Stevens.
Yeah, good job right there of pinning them deep inside their, right inside their 10-yard line there. And Noah's done a good job both times this season. We've called him for those short punts.
All right, so 9:57 to go here before halftime. Upson-Lee offense back out on the field, deep in their own territory around the, looks like the 12-yard line. Again, two receivers left, one to the right out of the shotgun. There's a snap, and there's a give right up the middle. He gets about 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Yeah, he had some room to run for sure on that play, and once again trying to pick on the middle of that defense for Callaway. Man, I was hoping we could have turned that turnover into some points right there. It really would have put some pressure on Upson-Lee.
All right, 2nd down and 5 now. There's a snap. Again, there's a give right up the middle. He's got a hole.
I thought I saw the wide receiver take off running before the play started, but.
And he was tackled by number 11, Telly Fannin. So sets up a 3rd down and about 2 yards right here for the Upson-Lee offense.
It looks like it's enough to move the chains for Upson-Lee. Going back to that ground game, what they had a lot of success with on that touchdown drive in the first quarter where they grounded and pounded.
All right, so they're saying that's enough for a 1st down. 9:20 to go. Again, out of the shotgun. There's a snap. Again, there's a give right up the middle. Cavalier defense closes quickly after about a 2, maybe 3-yard gain.
Yeah, and it's just we haven't got a whole lot of pressure on that play yet. They've had a lot of success on those dives. Not being able to touch the running back for their first 3 to 5 yards of the carry right there. And they're handing him that ball deep in the shotgun too. So.
All right, again out of the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. So looking over to the sideline, going to change the play right here. Trailer backs back up. There's
Watch a pass here.
Gives it to the tailback right up the middle.
There we go. Hole closed real quick there.
I think he got about a yard, Andrew. Going to bring up 3rd down, maybe 5, maybe 6 right here.
That was a pretty generous spot right there. They gave him a 2-yard gain on the play. I thought we got him for no gain.
All right, so a big 3rd down right here. 8 minutes to go before halftime. Cavaliers with a 21-6 lead against the Upson-Lee Knights. Trailer out of the shotgun.
Watch the guy in the backfield.
Takes a snap, fakes it,
there
takes
we
off.
go.
Again, he loses the football, Andrew, and I think he got it back.
Oh, when that was up in the air, I thought we were going to be able to pick it up and take it to the house. But big break there for Upson-Lee and be able to set up a punting situation for them and give our guy, the dangerous DQ Wilkerson, a chance to take it to the house.
All right, so number 83 comes on, Drake McDuffie, to punt for Upson-Lee, and he's standing around his own 14-yard line. DQ stands on about the Callaway 40. 7:23 and counting to go here before half. DQ Wilkerson. See if he gets a chance right here, Andrew.
Got to be careful here, too. Don't want to see any roughing the punters.
Good line drive kick. And DQ catches it at the 41, trying to find a hole. Loses the football, picks it back up, makes a spin move out across the 50.
Somebody lost a helmet down there. That was another fortunate bounce right there.
Yeah, that ball bounced right back up to his belly, didn't it?
Yeah, number 2 for Upson-Lee, Cameron Traylor, caught a break on his fumble, and it looks like DQ Wilkerson, our own number 2, caught a break on his. So,
all right, so Cavalier offense back out on the field inside Upson-Lee territory around the 48-yard line.
Looks like we're going to take a timeout.
Looks like they got an official timeout right here. We'll take one with them. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys. 21-6 your score here. Cavaliers on top of the Upson-Lee Knights. 7 minutes to go before half. Quick reminder, over on 102.3, you can tune in to the Hanley game. And then also you can watch or listen live to all the local high school football action on eagle1023.com. Andrew, 7 minutes to go here before half. It'd be nice to get the ball back and get a score.
I'd like to see us go on a long touchdown drive and go into the half with a 3-score lead and the offense getting the ball back.
All right, there's a snap,
False
fakes a
start.
give, there's a flag. Kedrick throws a beautiful ball down the middle of the field.
Thank God he overthrew it, because it looked like we tried to get Travis Traylor in motion from his tight end set, and Kedrick didn't give an opportunity to get set. So we're going to have a false start on the offense, and that will bring us back to back up 5 yards.
Tough break there for the Cavs.
A false start would supersede anything, because there's another flag over here on the side. I don't know if it's for the same thing, but
illegal participation. Illegal shift.
if anyone to call an illegal man downfield, you would have thought Upson-Lee would have seen a flag for that right now because of all those RPOs they run.
All right, so pass fail incomplete. Upson-Lee declines.
So they just take the down away instead of taking the yardage back. It shows the respect they have for the Callaway offense.
All right, Kedrick under center takes the snap, and there's a give to Cartavius trying to get to the outside, and he still falls forward. Andrew gets about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, about 2 yards on the play, but it looks like Upson-Lee's defense is starting to stiffen between the tackles, but wouldn't be shocked if Coach Napier takes another shot here. We've had a lot of guys running open down the middle of the field for Callaway. Wouldn't be shocked here.
All right, 3rd down and 9. Again, Cavaliers inside Upson-Lee territory. Ball spotted around the 47-yard line. Kedrick out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking, wants to throw. Scrambling. Gets a throw off. Looks like it was a little short, incomplete.
Ooh, a lot of backside pressure right there, and just hats off to Kedrick, able to get that ball away. So it brings up another 4th down for Callaway. It's twice we've had good field position. Hats off to the Upson-Lee defense, able to force 3 and out both times.
All right, Noah Stevens on to punt for the Cavs. He stands at the Callaway 40-yard line.
Maybe he'll throw a pass here.
Number 15, Demeek Colbert back
that
deep.
Was almost blocked.
Good high spiral. Fair caught down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, flag on the play on Upson-Lee. This might be enough to pick up a 1st down for the Cavaliers.
All right, while they sort this out, we'll take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning health care, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLIG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Wow.
All right, huge mental mistake right there by an Upson-Lee player. Picks up a personal foul.
Dude.
While the Cavs were punting the ball down the field.
It's a 30-yard penalty. They have 2 personal fouls on the same play?
Let's see what the call is right here.
Is it 2 personal fouls?
I know they move. Right now they've got the ball.
They got the ball 1st and goal. Or first and 10 at the 15-yard line for...
No, they're saying that it's after.
Oh, so after
the punt.
After the punt, so they're backing Upson-Lee up inside the 5
to the 4-yard line.
Okay, the way Callaway was looking when they were walking with the penalty, it looked like they were going back on offense. Okay, well we got them backed up deep, but here's the hardest part about playing defense. If you're a defensive back, you've got a lot of real estate behind you. You got to keep track of. So don't let any of those wide receivers for Upson-Lee beat you deep. All
right, 1st down for Upson-Lee from their own 4-yard line. And the quarterback, Cameron Traylor, stands a yard deep in the end zone, takes a snap, gives to the tailback right up the middle, gets to the outside, gets out across the 10, and he's cut down at the 22 by DQ Wilkerson.
Yeah, and that's what you got to be careful of is that kid's been killing you on that side, and it looks like that ankle sprain he's been having is bothering him. He's coming off the field limping pretty good. He's really been the only ball carrier that's really hurt us, too, between the tackles. That kid's really talented.
All right, first down. There's a snap. There's a give again right up the middle. That looked like Jonathan Leonard right there, number 21 on the tackle.
And you see what Upson-Lee's trying to do on the play. They're bringing a guy in motion, trying to get a Callaway defender to go with him, clearing him out of the play. So it's almost like every play that Upson-Lee runs is kind of a counter play. They're trying to get you to watch the eye candy and going right behind it the opposite way. So that's something to watch.
All right, again out of the shotgun. You got DJ Atkins in right now at safety, Courtney Williams. Man, we've got the whole team. Well,
Artavius Bigsby outside linebacker.
Everybody's 3 yards off the football right here. This is dangerous right here, Andrew.
Yeah,
middle field's wide open. And there's a give right up the middle. It's good for about 2 yards.
This is where you get worried for your defense because all it takes is one broken tackle and that dude's gone.
Third down. Looks like about 7, maybe 6 right here.
Because Upson-Lee is a play away from making this a very close ball game again. Callaway's controlling the game right now, but they're a play away from this being a ball game again.
All right, huge third down right here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Again, Traylor works out of the shotgun.
Got to watch the slant.
And there's a give to the tailback, and he's stuffed.
Nothing.
I don't know that he got back to the original line, Andrew.
No, I don't think he did. I think that's going to bring up a 4th and 4, and that obviously sets up a punting situation for Upson-Lee. There's 3 straight 3-and-outs, or 3 straight stops for the Callaway defense right there, and looks like we might have favorable field position again. Let's put some points on the board right here, Shane.
All right. DQ stands back deep.
Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
His own 38. And again, number 83, Drake McDuffie in to punt for Upson-Lee. And he's standing around his 15. There's a snap. There's a punt. Line drive.
And that's a flag. First down, Upson-Lee.
DQ catches the ball at the 45. Gets across the 50. Cuts it to the outside looking for a block. Cuts it back up the middle of the field. And is tackled at about the 37. And there's flags all over the field, Andrew.
Well, we have a we have a roughing the punter call, which will be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for Upson-Lee. And we've been getting really close to that punter tonight. It's something I've been worried about is with a returner like DJ, if you can't get there, I'd almost rather just let him punt that ball and let DJ have a chance to make a play. But unfortunately, Callaway's stout defensive effort is going to get spoiled by a penalty, and it'll give Upson-Lee new life. The roughing the kicker penalty will supersede any penalties out here that they got going on. So.
All right, 21-6 your score. 3:20 to go before halftime. And like you said, Andrew, we've got a.
Did they call one on Upson-Lee?
Looked like a running into the kicker and a hold against the Cavaliers.
And they threw a penalty towards Upson-Lee too. So I don't know if I'm thinking 2 of them will offset, but nonetheless, I think Upson-Lee's still going to get a first down out of this. Once again, kind of sloppy with the penalties.
Looks like Upson-Lee's lined up to punt the ball again. Somehow, after all that, Andrew, it's still 4th down and 4.
Well, that's what I was saying is I saw 2 flags on the play. So let's see if we can get an explanation. Okay. Okay. So you had an illegal motion on the punting team. You had roughing the punter against Callaway. Those penalties will offset, and then the penalty for a hold on the return is neglected because then it doesn't count. So Okay. Well, that was a lot of penalties right there to try to decipher.
We'll redo it all right here.
Let's just start over.
DQ standing at the 40-yard line. There's the snap. There's a punt. Again, a line drive punt, and he calls fair catch at about the 41-yard line. So with 3:14 to go, Cavalier offense back on the field. Let's take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle103.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, Andrew, on the first down play, give to Quay Hines up the middle, and he got about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, 5 yards on the ground, about 3 minutes left in the half, so Callaway's advancing. They're on their own 46-yard line, so plenty of time for Callaway's offense. I mean, to put some points on the board here. Really want to see a TD, though. Really want to see a TD.
All right, second down and 5. Kedrick works out of the shotgun, takes a snap, wants to throw it, throws it down the field, looking for Courtney Williams.
Oh, I think that's intercepted.
And it looks like he was out of bounds when he came down with it.
Okay.
And that was number 18, Basil Clemens, very close to the interception right there.
Well, they say only put it where your guy can get it, so our guy couldn't get it, neither could their guy. So brings up a 3rd and 5.
All right, 2:37 to go now before halftime. Was there a flag, Andrew?
Okay. Flags are getting a little out of hand again, Shane. We had a pretty clean first quarter. And looks like we have a hold. I mean, there's been a lot of flags on both teams in this game. I had high hopes, too, in the first quarter. That quarter went by real fast, and this one's kind of drugged.
All right, so we will replay second down right here. Going to bring up second down. And about 15 yards right here for the Cavaliers.
Out of this formation, I wouldn't be shocked to see the double pass.
All right, and they're going to move the ball again, Andrew.
Oh, my goodness.
So now they move the ball.
How is that twice tonight? We've had an ineligible receiver downfield, and Upson-Lee is an RPO team and hasn't had a single guy downfield.
All right, second down.
Golly. I don't think we've had a single one of those called all season on us.
Second down and 11. Kedrick out of the shotgun. Takes a snap,
Ooh.
high snap, rolls to his right, wants to throw, sets up, throws it down the middle of the field, and Courtney Williams couldn't get back to it in time. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on the play, too. He just didn't have a clean pocket to throw it, so had to force that ball in there to Courtney. Brings up a 3rd and long.
All right, ball at the 41-yard line of Callaway. 2:28 to go. Looks like Upson-Lee has 3 timeouts left, and I believe Callaway has 1 timeout left.
Well, with Upson-Lee having 3 timeouts left, I wouldn't be shocked if we just go to the air right here.
All right, here's Kedrick out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, wants to throw, tries to get the screen off, and he does. Read beautifully. Read beautifully by number 7 right there. And that's LaXavier Moore, who's been all over the field for Upson-Lee tonight.
Yeah, LaXavier Moore's done a good job of flying to the football, making plays, and man, if we could have just beat that one tackle, I think he had a lot of room to run out there too. So nice stand by the Upson-Lee defense.
All right, Noah Stevens stands at about his 28-yard line. Set to punt. 1:48 147.
Looks like we're going to let the clock run and call a timeout.
They just want to bleed that clock down before they snap it. And there's the snap. And there's the punt.
Good kick.
Nice high punt. Bounces down at the 30. Takes a Cavalier bounce all the way down to the 15-yard line.
That's a great job by the Callaway punt team right there, able to get the ball down there and stop the ball inside the 10-yard line. We got to have another flag on the field, on the Callaway side of the field. And, of course, it's a false start. Golly. This is insane.
So Upson-Lee obviously wants to back him up. And
yeah, especially after a punt like that. I'd do the same thing.
Make him re-kick it right here.
Goodness gracious.
So 21-6 your score. Minute 23 to go here before halftime. And Cavalier punt team back out on the field.
I think Upson-Lee's going to bring the house, too, on this one. I think so. Callaway's really got to be careful here, get that ball out. I think Upson-Lee's going to bring the house.
All right. Ball is spotted at the 36. Noah standing at about the 22 right here. Let's see if Noah can get a hold of one to the corner right here. All right, there's the snap. There's the punt.
Ooh.
Another high punt. Bounces down around the 30. Takes a Cavalier bounce. Down to about the 24. That's the second time I've seen number 15 just shielding. Get right there on that ball.
Yeah, he does a good job of shielding the Upson-Lee return man, not to let him touch the ball. And another good punt by Noah Stevens.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. 21-6 your score. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live, 21-6 your score. 47 seconds to go before half. On the first play by Upson-Lee, the quarterback kept it around the right side for about 15 yards. Set up a first down from the 36, and then the Cavalier defense was able to drop back and sack the quarterback, bringing up second down and 13. Again, out of the shotgun. There's a snap. He wants to throw, drops back. Again,
Got him
Andrew
again.
looks like he is sacked all the way back at the 26-yard line.
They were quick on the whistle with that one, too.
With 33 seconds to go here before half.
Yeah. So Upson-Lee have any more timeouts, so he's going to let this go to the half.
And I thought 20 seconds, 19. Looks like they're just going to let it go on down. 12, 11, 10. And I think they're going to have to snap it here or they're going to get a delay.
Knock the ball down.
Out of the shotgun, he drops back, wants to throw. And I see a flag on the field over there on the Callaway side.
Oh, hey. It's on Upson-Lee, false start.
So with 1 second on the clock.
Is that a 10-second runoff?
21-6 your score here.
I guess not.
And let's see, I guess you'll have, all right, that should do it. So we're going to take it into halftime. Cavaliers on top, 21-6. And they will receive the second half kickoff. So let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has, 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue on LaGrange and in Hamilton.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live at Matthews Field, home of the Upson-Lee Knights, where the Callaway Cavaliers take a 21-6 lead into the halftime. And like we said, they'll get the ball to start the second half. Andrew, what started out, kind of like a slugfest, both teams just kind of trading punches right there, both having some success up the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And then both coordinators obviously made adjustments. And then now, Callaway had it going. The first two of the three possessions, they take it down the field, and Kedrick Ramsey looks like a surgeon back there.
Yeah.
With some precise, timely throwing, and mixed in some great runs by Cartavius, Quay Hines, and DJ Atkins.
Yeah, the first quarter was pretty explosive. Both offenses able to kind of have both offenses both had a long sustained drive for touchdowns. Upson-Lee had a lot of success on the dive play from the shotgun. up the middle, a lot of times with that zip motion with the slot receiver. And then Callaway did a great job in the first half of taking advantage of Upson-Lee mistakes, turning it into 21 points. But the second quarter was the tale of two defenses that are very prideful, kind of settling in and just trading blow for blow. So not a whole lot going on in that second quarter with both those defenses kind of asserting themselves. So obviously we're going to head to the half. Both teams going to make adjustments of how to sustain some drives and maybe put some more points on the board.
All right, and a big shout-out to the Callaway Cavalier Band out there doing a wonderful job, putting on a great show for the Upson-Lee home crowd over here. And I understand that you're going to have a special guest here when we come back, Andrew.
Yeah, in the booth right now, we're joined with Kevin Eckelberry of the LaGrange Daily News. He's going to do a little segment with us. We're going to talk a little Troup County football for all the teams, little football talk here, and try to get you all up to date on what's going on in Troup County with all the teams. So a lot of stuff coming up.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear what he's got to say about that. I know he does a great job covering all the local schools.
Yes.
And maybe he'll talk a little bit. He had a real special write-up in there about Coach Napier and his father and that what he called the coaching tree, and there's some good ones on it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, some real good ones.
So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have that for you. This is Callaway Cavalier Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make it September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up to 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in this quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax, tag, and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So to take a step in the right direction, contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back, guys. This is Andrew Caraway live here at the field, Upson-Lee, Thomaston, Georgia. Your halftime score, your Cavaliers lead the Upson-Lee Knights 21-6. And right now I'm joined by a special guest, Kevin Eckelberry of the LaGrange Daily News, sports writer. I'm sure all of you know him really well. Kevin, thanks for joining me up here. I know it's a little hot, a little stuffy up here in the press box, but we'll try to get this thing done.
I think it's about 150 up here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have to go to the gym in the morning. I think I'm going to sweat all my calories out up here. But we were talking about, me and Shane going into halftime. It's kind of been a tale of two quarters. First quarter, both teams able to have two sustained drives down the field for touchdowns. Callaway kind of able to take advantage of some turnovers by Upson-Lee, and in the second quarter, both defenses kind of just settled in and was able to kind of stop the other team.
Right, the defense has really settled in, and with all the penalty flags, I'm sure you mentioned, it's really hard to maintain a flow, especially on offense. But what really stood out to me was, Upson-Lee's second possession, they go right down the field.
right,
pretty easily. But after that, Callaway's defense hasn't given up much of anything.
Yeah,
and that's a credit to those guys because Upson-Lee is a very talented team.
Yeah, they're stout on defense. Some things me and Shane were looking at coming into this game. I mean, Upson-Lee's got 3 guys: Trayvon Walker, Jaden Barron, and Xavier Moore on the defensive side of the ball. They're all getting scholarships from SEC, right, ACC schools, and Callaway tonight's actually playing without defensive tackle LaShawn Terrell. He's not playing today.
That's big.
So that may have had a little bit to do with Upson-Lee's early success in the middle of the field, but they've seemed to be able to plug that hole. But one thing that stood out to me from the Upson-Lee standpoint tonight is that they're using a lot of that zip motion, trying to kind of take a linebacker out of the middle of the field and then handing it off. It's almost like a counter play every time, and that's kind of where Callaway is starting to stay at home and not fall for that eye candy, and it may get you into trouble in the second half. But overall, Callaway's done a good job of shutting down the middle of that field.
Right. Well, with Dusty Hubbard coaching this defense, they're going to be disciplined. Callaway defenses always are, and tonight's obviously no exception to that.
Yeah, and this is me and Shane were talking, every day, every game, every Friday night. We feel like this might be one of Callaway's best defenses they've ever fielded, and that's saying something.
Right.
I mean, they've had some very talented defenses, even as recent as 2014 when you had Keyshawn Freeman and Terry Godwin on the same side of the ball too. So, but I feel like this is maybe one of Callaway's most complete defenses. You got playmakers, a defensive line that puts pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs. I don't think they've given up a big pass play the whole season.
No, I was going to mention that the back end of this defense is phenomenal.
Yes.
And obviously the game started tonight with DQ Wilkerson getting an interception that led to the first touchdown, and Kobe Jackson, I know he's got a couple of interceptions this year, and he scored a defensive touchdown as well. So, this is it's one of the best Callaway defenses I've seen since I've been here. And like you said, that's quite a compliment because they've had some outstanding defenses over the years.
And I was actually talking to Coach Napier before the game, and he's been just praising Kedrick Ramsey. Like, each game he's gotten better.
Right.
He had a shaky scrimmage. Everybody's kind of saying, oh, man, we're really going to miss Dylan this year. You heard the people talking, and then as each game's progressed, Kedrick has put this team on his back.
Yes,
and he has gotten so much better from that scrimmage game to now. And it looks like the playbook, as he's gotten better, the playbook has also gotten bigger for him too.
And he throws a pretty ball.
Yes,
too.
he does.
I mean, he throws a tight spiral, and he's got a strong arm.
Yes.
There's really no limit on what he can do passing, and he's being careful with the football.
Right.
Which you mentioned the defense. That's one thing you don't want to turn it over when you have a defense like that. And the way Noah's punting too.
Yes.
That's been a kind of an unsung hero in the first half tonight was the way Noah Stevens punted.
Yeah, we've always we love Noah. We feel like he's also the best kicker Callaway's ever had. He's been so consistent with his field goals, his punting, his kickoff duties. And we could tell from his first kick against LaGrange this year, his leg got a lot stronger from last year to this year because he's been kicking some rockets out of the back of the end zone. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little LaGrange, Granger, Troop Tiger football for all you Granger and Tiger fans out there. So you are listening to the Callaway Cavalier Football Network on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting getting all the discounts you deserve, because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Thomaston, Georgia, the home of the Upson-Lee Knights. Your Cavaliers lead the half 21-6. I'm still sitting here with Kevin Eckelberry of the LaGrange Daily News, and I just want to let everybody know he does tweet a lot on Friday nights, letting y'all know how your hometown teams are doing. If you want to follow him at LaGrange Sports, I believe is the Twitter handle.
That's
so
it.
At LaGrange Sports, and he'll update you on your Cavaliers, your Grangers, your Troop Tigers, Lafayette Christian School, the Panthers of LaGrange College. So y'all go give him a follow on Twitter, and he'll keep you up to date. Speaking of the Tigers, Troop County Tigers, 4-0 start. Their quarterback, Montez Crow, is off to a historic start for the Troop Tigers and at the quarterback position. And so far, so good for Coach Glisson. I believe it's his year 3.
This is his third year.
Third year.
That's
so
correct,
so far, so good for him.
Yeah, his first year here, it was a rebuilding process. They went 1-9. And then last year, it all came together. They won 8 games. And in this team, unlimited potential.
Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned the quarterback, Montez Crow. He's actually thrown for more yards than anybody in the state this year. That includes Trevor Lawrence at Cartersville. And he is legit. I mean, I've watched him play for a couple years now. He's tall. He's 6'5", got a strong, accurate arm, and he's a good athlete, too. He's not a traditional runner, but he can get out and do some things with his legs, and he makes smart throws. Just he's got a lot of talent around him.
I'll be excited to see that Cartersville Troop matchup, which will be here at Callaway Stadium.
Yeah, last game of the regular season.
So, and I highly doubt it'll be 68-0 this time. I have a feeling that this game might go down to whoever has the ball last. These two offenses are elite.
It's possible. Cartersville, boy, that team is a machine.
They are.
Boy, they're good.
And while we're on the talking about these county teams, Troop's obviously off to a 4-0 start. They're heading into region play, I think, next week.
That's correct. They visit Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill, okay. So on the other side, though, the Grangers of LaGrange, we're so used to seeing them undefeated, going deep these playoff runs, and it's just been a tough road to hoe for the Grangers lately, and they were able to put some points on the board a couple weeks ago. I believe it was against East Coweta.
It was East Coweta last week. That's
for everybody at home, they've swapped from a spread short passing attack to a wing T. And all of you historical Granger fans know that's the offense Steve Pardue ran during the glory years, early 2000s. So it's just been tough this year, though, for LaGrange swapping to that new offense.
It has been. It's funny you mentioned Coach Pardue's wing T.
Yeah.
That's what he's running at LaGrange College now, which they've gone from the Matt Mummy air raid to the wing T over there, so that's been kind of fun. But it has. I mean, this year at LaGrange, they made a lot of changes on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
New coordinators. He brought in a handful of new coaches. And they knew it potentially could be a bit of a struggle just because they're playing so many young guys, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. And but the one thing I've noticed, I've never seen any of their guys hanging their heads. Nobody arguing. They're just committed. As Coach Burke said, to it's getting better play by play, day by day. And I think they are. When you see the scores, sometimes it might be hard to see that. But I've watched them play, and they are improving.
Right.
There's no doubt. But it's hard. I mean, nobody likes losing.
No.
But what you do and what they've done is they've committed to a process with these new coaches, and they're gonna stick with it. They're not going to change. They're not going to panic, and they're going to keep running that offense. And their defense is has done fairly well.
Yes.
At times. So they're just, like I said, you'll just practice hard each day, and all you can do is come back and get to work, and hopefully the results will be there.
Right. And when we played them to open the season, I was impressed with their defense.
Right.
Their defense shut down our running game.
It did.
And that's the staple of Callaway's offense. And to be able to shut down tailbacks like DJ Atkins, Cartavius Bigsby, and Quay Hines, it's saying a lot. But, with the defense, you can only play well for so long, and at some point the offense has got to help you out just a little bit.
Right,
so,
even not scoring, just moving the ball, getting some first downs, so your defensive guys can get a break. And they did do a better job against East Coweta. I think they had around 250 yards of offense, which is far and away their season high against a pretty good team. So that was encouraging.
Yeah, that's a huge improvement from week one to then to go from having that offensive performance in week one, then going into this last game and being able to churn out 250 yards and some scores too. So, obviously we wish the Grangers well, and we hope to see them keep getting better each week and to not give up on the process that's going on over there. And at some point, they're going to have those boys back at playing Granger football again. And that's when you want to see is all the county football teams playing at a high level.
That's what I want.
Yes.
Absolutely. I want all three teams, which has happened, and I think will happen again. I want to see all three teams, and all four if you count Lafayette Christian, and five if you count LaGrange College. I want to see all these teams doing well and succeeding. It makes going to the games a lot more enjoyable.
Absolutely. Well, Kevin, I enjoyed talking to you during this half.
Yeah,
it's
good to see you, Andrew. I covered you in high school. What year did you graduate?
2007, a long time ago.
10 years,
10
my
years.
goodness.
10 years. I was on Coach Wiggins' first team at Callaway.
Yeah.
We made the playoffs that year. Almost beat Washington Wilkes at
I
their
remember
place.
that well. That kind of set the standard, I think.
So had a hell of a run in baseball that following spring. And good times are rolling for Cavaliers. So we are going to take it back to the studio for a quick commercial break, and then we're going to follow that with the second half of Callaway versus Upson-Lee. You are listening to the Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make it September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, with J.D. Power's highest ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open at 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax tag and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has, 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live, getting set to start the second half. 21-6 your score. Andrew, again this week, buddy, we've got the touchdown clips, which is real cool. We get to hear the actual broadcast of the scoring plays.
That's right.
For the Cavaliers. And to start this game off, it didn't take long to get the first score of the game. So So we'll throw it back to the station and let you listen in.
There's a snap, drops back, wants to throw it, looking for a man. He's got a man, Jacob Freeman, wide open down at the 10-yard line. And he's in for a Cavalier touchdown, and Kendrick Ramsey took a shot right there, Andrew.
Yeah, he took a shot, but he delivered a strike. Jacob Freeman catches the ball this time. Last week, he let one drop through his hands, mix up for big time right there. Huge catch for Jacob Freeman.
All right, that right there made it 6-0. Noah Stevens with the extra point made it 7. And then the second score of the night was
there's a snap, give to the fullback, Quay Hines. Right at the middle, over his head. Cavalier touchdown, Quay Hines, Andrew.
Yeah, beautiful play right there, and you felt like when he brought Quay Hines in to play the fullback position, you might get a little veer action look and stuck it in the fullback's belly, and he was able to plow through for 14 yards, virtually untouched for a touchdown, Shane.
all right, and that made the score 14-6. And then the final score of the first half was live.
Kedrick under center, takes the snap, drops back, rolls to his right, wants to throw. Now he takes off and run. He's got some room on the left side, Andrew. 5, dive across the goal line. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers. Kedrick Ramsey, Andrew, on an 11-yard keeper.
11-yard keeper. Kedrick rolled out on the play action to the right side, didn't see anything, rolls back to his left and scampers in for 11 yards. And it's like I said in the pregame, offensive line, defensive line, and Kedrick Ramsey were going to be the key to this game.
All right, and that's where we stand now. That is 21-6. And to start the second half, Travis Traylor has just called for a fair catch at the 34-yard line of Callaway. And the Cavalier offense is back out on the field to start the second half. Kedrick Ramsey under center here, DJ at tailback. And there's a give to DJ off the left side. DJ's trying to get to the outside, cuts it up the middle, and gets out around the 47-48. And there is a flag on the play, Andrew.
I feel like we say that anytime we gain more than 10 yards. I have such a hard time getting excited. If we get more than 10 yards, I just immediately look back for the flag. So it looks like DJ's best run of the night at about a 15-yard gain. Looks like we have holding around the 13th yard of that carry. So I think he's going to pick up the first down, but we're going to go back. We're going to see maybe a 10-yard penalty on the play.
And that could be something late hit or face mask over there on the sideline against Upson-Lee. Let's see what they do.
Another face mask. Wow, see, that's the thing. I'm not seeing the face mask, but then again, Upson-Lee, a lot of these players have those white gloves, and Callaway with the white helmets. It might just be hard for us to see it up here, but wow, I didn't see a face mask. I just saw good defense down there, so that's a tough break for Upson-Lee.
All right, so a great start to the second half for the Cavs, leading 21-6. First down now inside Upson-Lee territory from the 30. Kedrick drops way back and wants to throw
he's got
it.
a man.
He's got a man. DJ wide open at the 20, down to the 10, 5. Does he stay in?
Oh, no, he didn't.
They're going to mark him out at the 5.
What a play, though.
DJ just out of the backfield, gets lost out there in the flats.
After the snap, we went from the I formation. That was a long play action. He rolled out way to the right, and I thought we would set something out to slip out of the backfield. DJ did a great job slipping out to the left, catching the ball, and getting the ball all the way down to the 5-yard line of Upson-Lee.
All right, first and goal from the 5. There's a snap. There's a give to DJ. He's looking, dances, goes up the middle now, lowers his head, and looks like he is down around the 1 when they blow it dead and stop his momentum.
You know, it's funny. When they get in these huge piles of people where there's huge chances for multiple people to get hurt, the whistle just takes so long to blow. But back here when we wrap the quarterbacks up, they're blowing the whistle right before the guy gets there. He's like, just those quarterbacks got to like that, though. The referee's taking care of them out there. So, well, it looks like we pushed the ball all the way down to the 1-yard line. Is this Cartavius Bigsby range right here? Maybe Quay Hines?
I think it's Lavaris Patterson.
Patterson, okay. I'm cool with that.
All right, here we go. Twins right, single receiver left. Kedrick under center. Takes a snap. Gives it to the big fullback, Lavaris, but I don't think he got it, Andrew. He's down. Probably back. Might have even lost a yard on it.
Yeah, I think they lost a yard. And it's so tough running into that defense of Upson-Lee. They got so many guys back there that can make plays.
All right, so 3rd down and goal, Andrew, from the 1-yard line.
I wouldn't be shocked here to maybe see us spread them out and maybe give the DJ the ball from the shotgun and see if he can make a man miss and get in the end zone.
All right, so big play right here. In which way this game might go here in the second half, Andrew.
Yeah, big play right here, going under center, though.
2 receivers right. There's a snap, fakes a give, rolls to his left. He's going to keep it, trying to get over there. Dives, fumbles the ball forward, and they're calling a touchback, Andrew.
Was he not out of bounds?
They're calling a touchback, and they're saying, they're saying he fumbled the ball out of the end zone.
I thought he was out of bounds when that ball came out. Wow, that's a tough break for the Cavaliers right there. An impressive performance right there. Upson-Lee kind of just really fortunate to get that ball back. 1st and 10 for Upson-Lee on their 20-yard line.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents.
All right, guys, back here live, 9:33 to go on 1st down. Andrew, give us to the tailback, nothing there. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 21-yard line. Out of the shotgun, there's a snap. There's a
and there's that play I was afraid of.
And he cuts it up the field for good yardage, gets out past the 30, going to be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, they were using that zip motion the whole first half to get a linebacker out of the box, and we've stopped chasing that guy, staying at home, and they were able to hand the ball off on the jet sweep, pick up a 1st down. So, man, what a change in momentum in this game.
Yep. 1st and goal from the 2. And now Upson-Lee has the ball at the 32-yard line. 1st down. There's a snap, give to the tailback right up the middle, and a great job. I mean, a touchdown saving tackle right there. Looks like number 19, Marcavius Colton.
That kid right there, number 10 for Upson-Lee, man.
He's tough.
Literally is a tackle away every time he touches the ball from taking to the house.
And he's got a bad ankle.
Yeah, imagine him 100%.
That's Damon Thomas we're talking about, the tailback for Upson-Lee. All right, 2nd down and 6. They give on the jet sweep. He cuts it up the field.
Oh, another huge tackle.
Gets about 6. Gets up to the 40-yard line, going to bring up 3rd down. This is a huge play right here, Andrew. 3rd down and a long one.
3rd and short. We haven't had a whole lot of penetration in this game on the handoff. So, and Upson-Lee starting to go to that jet sweep, which I was afraid they were going to do here in the second half.
All right, here's Traylor out of the shotgun. This time they give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
Nothing.
And that looks like number 21
we got the ball.
Right there.
Callaway's got the ball.
It's like number 21, Jonathan Leonard, made the first initial hit. So like the referees are getting together to see if that ball came out.
That ball came out. That ball came out.
Cavalier
yes, sir.
Football.
Yes, sir.
You called it, Andrew. Going to be 1st down for the offense at the Upson-Lee 40-yard line.
Yeah, that ball popped out. So huge play right there. So let's give the offense a second chance now. So we got to go down and we've got to put points on the board right here, Shane. We have got to. You go up 28-6 and that's going to put a lot of pressure on this Upson-Lee team.
Let's see what Coach Napier dials up right here. 1st down for the Cavs inside Upson-Lee territory around the 40-yard line.
Don't be shocked if we take a shot here.
Looks like Jacob Freeman, Travis Traylor, and DQ Wilkerson split to the right. And Courtney Williams split to the left. Kedrick works out of the shotgun right here. Delay a game, Andrew.
And see, Kedrick. See, this is our first true road game of the year, Shane. So our last 3 ball games, we've had the luxury of Callaway Stadium and having those huge play clocks in the end zone. We've never been flagged for delay of game until now, and it's tough going from having a clock to not having a clock. And I really wish all stadiums, all GHSA stadiums would be mandated to have a play clock in their end zone. False start.
It's like left side of that line.
It's like once you get a penalty, it's like, hey, the penalty train starts. But I want to say we're in double digits now for penalties, Shane.
Been rough.
It's been a tough one, and I'll say this though, I mean the referees have been calling them both ways. I mean he's been calling a lot of calls on Upson-Lee, a lot on us, and we've just got to not make these undisciplined mistakes.
All right, 21-6, 7:48 to go. And there's an option right there. DJ catches it at the 50, cuts up the field, gets out.
Another
across the 45 flag. Down to about the 42. And then, Andrew, there's a flag. Probably going to get Courtney Williams for a hold right here. So that's 3 consecutive penalties on plays.
Goodness gracious. You go from 1st and 10 on the Upson-Lee's 40-yard line. Now you're going to be backed up to probably 1st and 15, 1st and 17, going towards midfield.
See where they spot the ball right here.
And now hold on, that's supposed to be a spot foul. Okay, I thought they were moving it back from there. I was about to say that's a spot foul.
He didn't know what he wanted to do with it. First down and 21
that's not
now.
the first time they've spotted the ball in the wrong location, so I was just getting a little worried.
All right, Kedrick under center right here. It's like Wes Brooks split out to the left.
Let's just get a play off.
Jacob Freeman split to the right. They give it to Cartavius up the middle of the field, and he's met hard. Looked like number 32 right there, DeMarquez Carter.
Excuse me.
For the Upson-Lee defense.
Yeah, ran a little dive play. Couldn't pick up anything on the play. And I'll say this about the Upson-Lee defense. Since the middle of the second quarter, Shane, we've had the ball on their side of the field a bunch, and we just cannot put any points up on the board. And they just seem to keep making the plays to keep their offense in the game.
All right, 2nd down and 21 now. Jacob Freeman split out to the right. Again, Kedrick under center, takes a snap, wants to throw, drops straight back. Trying to get out of the fields of pressure, rolls to his right, throws it down the field.
That's a pass interference. Oh.
Wow, that's tough right there because you think that Jacob Freeman's trying to get back to the ball.
Yeah, and the safety ran into him, cutting him off from getting back to the football right there. And I'm sorry, that's not incidental contact. That's pass interference.
I see Coach Donay over there. Donay over there giving an earful to the ref.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
Well, that's just an unfortunate break right there. That was definitely PI from our vantage point.
All right, 3rd down and 21 now. Looks like Courtney Williams split out to the right.
You just chuck it up here and see how far you can throw the ball.
All right, he drops back. Quick hitch out to number 2, DQ Wilkerson. Great job of tackling right there by number 24. That's DeKevius Montfort for Upson-Lee.
Yeah, and there's just nothing going on that drive. The penalties just started piling up, and when you have that many flags on a drive, you're just not going to make anything positive happen. So let's see if we can get a good punt off, pin them deep, and go back and play defense again. But that's twice tonight. We've gotten a turnover deep in Upson-Lee territory and just cannot turn it into points. But I'll say this, once again, hats off to the Upson-Lee defense.
All right, and it looks like Noah Stevens is standing at the 32 to punt this off. And looks like number 15, Demiki Colbert, is standing back deep. And there's a snap.
Blocked.
Punt is blocked. Rolls
it's a live ball.
The 48, and it's recovered by Upson-Lee. at the 45-yard line.
And it's only a matter of time. You let a team hang around, and they've been so close all night to blocking a kick. It was bound to happen at some point.
Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, so Upson-Lee football. 6:05 to go. Y'all come in here.
All right, Upson-Lee with the football on the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to jet sweep to the right side. He's going to throw the ball. He's got a man wide open, and he catches it for a touchdown. So Upson-Lee with the double reverse, the pass for a touchdown on the trick play, and Upson-Lee closes the gap in this one. And I believe that was number 2, Cameron Traylor, on the double pass, and they were able to hit Dominique Colbert down the seam for a touchdown. And like we were saying, that's what happens when you leave a team many opportunities to stay in the game. They're able to score. So impressive play for Upson-Lee, and they're lining up for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 5:54 left in the third quarter, Upson-Lee has a quick strike for a touchdown. 21-13, Callaway on top. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live, 21-13 your score now. Upson-Lee getting set to kick this thing off. And just like that, Andrew, you're in a fight now.
Well, it's like I was saying on the play, you keep not cashing in when you have opportunity to score, and you keep letting the team hit the ground. Eventually they're going to pull through, and we now have a one-possession ball game.
All right, well, here is number 17, Chase Winters, to kick it off.
Sky kick.
Nice high kick. Taken by Quay Hines at the 20. He cuts it to the left side of the field, trying to get outside. Lowers his head. Gets forward to about the 29. So pretty solid return there by Quay.
And one thing, too, on that last play, Upson-Lee threw a lateral pass, and then he ran up and threw another one. He was really close to crossing the line of scrimmage when he threw that pass, and I also saw something that some Cavalier fans were actually pointing out there on their side. There was 2 or 3 linemen 6-7 yards down the field when he threw that ball too, Shane. So we've been called twice for illegal man downfield, and they missed the biggest one of the game right there.
All right, Cavalier offense on the field now. First down from the Callaway 29. There's a snap, pitch to DJ. DJ looking for a hole, and it closes quick. Looks like he might have lost 2 yards on the play, Andrew.
He lost a little yardage right there, and now with the offense coming through for Upson-Lee, this defense is smelling blood, and Callaway's kind of licking its wounds, trying to get that momentum back, and nothing more than a big play right here for Callaway. We need a big play, big drive to take control of this game back from Upson-Lee.
All right, Wes Brooks split out to the left. Jacob Freeman to the right. Again, Callaway out of the eye. There's a snap. Kedrick wants to throw, rolls to his left. Now he throws a dart to the left sideline, nearly intercepted.
Yeah, and number 18 right there got away with a big hold on Jacob Freeman coming back to the football right there, and that was a risky throw right there. Risky throw, but nonetheless brings up third down. But like I said, Upson-Lee starting to smell blood.
All right, 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Cavs facing a 3rd down and 10 down on their own 28-yard line. Got to pick up some positive yards here, if anything, so you can flip the field position, Andrew.
Yes. Wouldn't be shocked if we go for a seam route here.
All right, Kedrick out of the shotgun, drops straight back, wants to set up something to the middle of the field, and he was there. And Kedrick Ramsey's been spot on all night, Andrew. He left that one a little short right there.
Yeah, left it a little short, and they went to the seam trying to hit DJ out of the backfield, and hats off to the Upson-Lee pass rush for getting there and be able to force a quick throw.
All right, so Noah Stevens on the punt here with 4:55 to go in the third quarter. 21-13 score. And looks like number 15, Demeek Colbert, back deep, stands on his own 35-yard line. Noah punting from the 16, snap, the kick, line drive kick, bounces at the 40, and out of bounds at about the 38. So we'll take a quick break. 21-13 your score. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, on first down, Upson-Lee runs that jet sweep, Andrew, to the left side, gets maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, going back to that no huddle and that jet sweep, they didn't run it in the first quarter, but they brought it out here in the second half, and they've really had a lot of success with it.
All right, here's the second and 9. Again, out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Won't be shocked if we see a bubble screen here.
All right, there's a snap. There's a give to the tailback. He makes a cut, and what a tackle right there. Number 11, Telly Fannin right there.
That's Telly, man. Great play right there, able to get him. I thought he got him in the backfield.
So they might have gave him one right here. Going to bring up a huge 3rd down and 8 right here.
Yeah, got to get a stop right here. Got to stay on your man. Stay on your man. There's a guy in the slot.
Here comes Cartavius. All right, out of the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Number 10, that's Damon Thomas, the tailback.
RPO right here.
Out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Traylor wants to throw.
Holding.
Looking. Here comes the Cavalier defense. And he runs around to the left side, avoids a guy, throws it across the middle of the field, and somehow number 5 missed that ball. That was Kenny Richardson. There was nothing but grass in front of him.
Yeah, and we deserved a break on that play because Upson-Lee got away with a big hold right there, able to keep that play alive. And I'll take it at this point. So able to stop him. Little luck involved, but we were able to stop him, force a punt.
All right, so in comes number 83. That's Drake McDuffie to punt. He's standing on his 25-yard line, and DQ is standing down around the Callaway 29. Good return here from DQ is just what we need, Andrew.
Yeah. I'd love to see another 70-plus yard punt return for a TD right here.
All right, there's a snap. The punt. High punt. DQ drifts back to about the 25. Stays on his feet. Cuts it around the left side of the field. Out across the 30. Trying to make another cut. And he ends up down around the 30-yard line, Andrew.
That was a pretty ballsy return right there by DQ Wilkerson. Yeah, I thought for sure he was going to call a fair catch right there. Was able to make a man miss, and he picked up about 10, 15 yards on the return. So,
all right, so 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 21-13 your score, and the Cavalier offense back out on the field. Ball at the 31 of Callaway, Andrew.
And it's weird. It's just ever since that second quarter, we're up and we're winning this game, but it still feels like it's tied or even trailing with all the weird things that have happened in this game.
All right, Kedrick Ramsey under center right here. It's like Cartavius Bigsby at tailback, and number 20, LaVaris Patterson, the big fullback. He gets the ball. He rumbles forward, Andrew, for about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, very positive play right there. Patterson does a good job taking the handoff from his fullback position. Picks up about 4, bring up about a second or long 6, Shane.
All right, Kedrick Ramsey gets a play from Coach Napier and jogs back into the huddle. 2:38 to go. Up to go here in the third quarter. 21-13, your score. Here's a direct snap to Jacob Freeman out of the shotgun. He takes it and runs up the middle. Another 3 yards right there, Andrew.
It brings up a big third down for the Cavaliers right here. So it brings up a third and a long, we'll call it third and a long 3.
Yes, big play right here, Andrew. Get through this third quarter. Up 21-13. 2 minutes to go.
I'd almost roll Kedrick out and give him an option to pick it up with his legs or hit a short out route.
All right, Westbrook split way out to the right. Cartavius, and it looks like DQ split to the left. There's a snap. There's a jet sweep to Cartavius. He's just trying to find a hole. Cuts it back across the left side of the field. Gets out to the 40, out across the 50. And he's down around the 48, enough for a Cavalier first down. What a run right there by Cartavius.
Man. And he seems to do that every game. He just can reverse field so quickly and pick up. So I thought he was on the way taking that to the house, though, Shane. So this Upson-Lee defense is fast. They got a lot of athletes.
All right, minute 36, minute 35 to go here in the third quarter. 21-13 your score. Callaway with the football at the 50-yard line. Again, Kedrick under center. Westbrook split way out to the right. And there's a give, and that's Quay Hines, and he gets a good run, 8-9 yards up to almost the 40-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, big play right there, and you're starting to see the three-headed monster come in. Cartavius, Bigsby, Quay Hines, DJ Atkins all doing their thing, and starting to put a drive together, Shane. Minute 2 left in the third quarter, and starting to find a little running room for those tailbacks.
All right, so Quay Hines stays in the game at tailback. Looks like Wes Brooks and Jacob Freeman split to the left. Again, there's a give to Quay. He cuts it to the left, trying to get upfield, out across the 40, 35, 30, all the way down to the 25-yard line where he's knocked out of bounds.
Impressive run, too.
Another good run right there for Quay Hines and another Cavalier first down.
Another first down. I just keep it on the ground, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pounding the rock, and it looks like they're finally able to beat Upson-Lee to the edge, too, which is huge. Looks like there's an injured Upson-Lee player on our side, on the Cavalier side of the field, the far side of the field. He's hobbling off. Can't see his number yet.
Looks like number 30.
Number 30, Tamarian White, the junior defensive back. Let's hope he's okay.
All right, so 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 21-13 your score. Cavs driving down around the 25-yard line of Upson-Lee. And again, Kedrick works under center. Looks like DJ in at tailback. And Coach at Upson-Lee here wants to call a timeout. We'll take one with him. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make a September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tech, tag, and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live. Shane Andrews with Andrew Caraway at Matthew Field in Thomaston, Georgia. And, Andrew, we got a good one, buddy. 21-13, your score right here with about 40 seconds to go before the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Callaway, driving the ball, looking to try to put some points on the board against arguably one of the better defenses you'll see in 4A football.
All right, so Cav offense on the field. First down from the Upson-Lee 25. Kedrick under center, takes a snap, fakes a give.
Oh, man.
Bad exchange right there, has to fall down on the football.
Ooh.
So a loss of about 5, Andrew.
Loss of 5 on the play. Went to a veer look. We haven't really run a veer play tonight, and looked like he went to try to maybe pitch it before, and his hands just didn't cooperate with him. He just fumbled the ball, and Brings up 2nd and 15. I think we're just going to let the clock go out, and we'll go into the fourth quarter.
All right, so we're going to take 21-13 score into the fourth quarter, and this is going to be good for the Cavs right here. Either way it goes, Andrew, this is going to be a good learning experience right here. It's good to get in a dogfight every once in a while. So we'll see how it goes. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange. Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has, 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, here we go. 2nd down and 15 for the Cavs, and this is going to be a direct snap to Jacob Freeman out of the shotgun. He gives it to DJ. DJ makes the guy miss at the 30, gets down to the 20, bounces it outside, 10, 5, dive, end zone, touchdown, DJ Atkins and the Callaway Cavaliers.
What a play by DJ Atkins. A guy had him dead to rights right there on the jet sweep, and DJ put on the sweet feet moves and was able to take it in for 6. And that's what we needed. That's just what the doctor ordered right there, Shane.
I tell you what, I've noticed tonight that DJ and Cartavius, if they're far enough from that line of scrimmage, when they get the ball, if it's clogged up, they can
go around in a hurry.
They can make a cut and make it miss. So there's a snap, the kick, it's up.
Oh, I don't think we got it.
And that is the first extra point of the season that Noah Stevens has missed. So 27-13 the score now after a 22-yard scamper by DJ Atkins.
Most importantly, a 2 TD lead on the Upson-Lee Knights.
All right, so we'll take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make a September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get a 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax tag and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, Andrew getting set to kick this thing off. 11:49 to go in this football game. And like you mentioned, Callaway with a 2-touchdown lead, 27-13. Noah set to kick it off. Ball on the 40. Noah takes the long steps this time, so he's going to try to kick this thing deep. And there's a kick, nice high kick, taken down around the 2-yard line. Gets up across the 10, cuts it to the middle of the field, and he is tackled by number 24 and number 21 for the Cavaliers. That is R.J. Williams and Jonathan Leonard.
Yeah, there's about 11:43 left in the fourth quarter now. This is where the defense has to dig in right here. And outside of a long, sustained drive in the first quarter and a trick play, Cal has done a pretty good job of keeping this Upson-Lee offense in check. But it's the fourth quarter, and now's the time to close the door for Upson-Lee. I don't know about you, Shane. I think 2 more stops wins this game.
We're about to find out. Here comes Upson-Lee to the line out of the shotgun. And there's a snap. give it to the tailback right up the middle, about 3, maybe 4. And you just got to tip your hat right there to number 10 for the Upson-Lee Knights. Damon Thomas came into the game with a high ankle sprain.
Making big plays.
And has been battling.
And I noticed that clock didn't start until after the tackle was made for Upson-Lee, so a little home cooking on the clock.
There's a snap. Again, give to the tailback right there, and he gets enough for the first down, stays on his feet, and gets all the way up to about the 44. Going to be enough. Should be enough for a first down. It's like Callaway's got a player down.
Can't tell who that is.
So we'll take a break while they tend to the Callaway player. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here live at Matthew Field, home of the Upson-Lee Knights. And it looks like that was Nathan Sapp, number 3, banged up on the play, favoring that right thigh area right there. Let's hope that he's okay.
Yeah, let's hope he's all right, because especially with a little thin on that defensive front tonight, you really hope that he can get back in this ball game, because I feel like these next 11 minutes and 8 seconds are going to be a long 11 minutes and 8 seconds, Shane.
We'll see what happens here. 27-13 your score. Upson-Lee offense back out on the field. First down from the Upson-Lee 44-yard line. And like you said, Andrew, 11:08 to go here in the game. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Again, out of the shotgun, they bring a guy in motion. And then again, they give it to that tailback. He bounces it outside. And there comes Quay Hines trying to strip that football. I thought he had it.
And you know what? And that shows you the elite speed of Callaway's defense. We did not do a good job of containing on that right side, and we still were able to close him down for only a 2-yard gain on the play, Shane.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was a big tackle.
All right, 2nd down and 9 now.
Keep on ticking, clock.
Again, Upson-Lee out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. And they bring that jet across. Trailer takes a snap, fakes the pitch, cuts it up to the left side of the field.
Tackle.
Nothing there. And who is that right there in the middle? Is that Jonathan Leonard
I think
again?
It was Leonard.
Man, what a football game he's having.
Yeah, he's been a stud for this defense since last season, man. He keeps on making plays. And man, I don't know about you, Shane. I feel like there's 2 Mississippis between each second on that clock. I feel like that clock is just going in this. Look at this. What are we stopping it for now?
I don't know. I thought it was a running play.
It's like, I swear to God, it goes 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, then it changes a second.
I'm not sure why they just stopped the clock. All right, it starts back.
All right, how about that?
It's 3rd down and 8 now.
Big play in this game.
2 receivers right, 2 to the left.
Watch the middle of the field.
They send that jet across. He wants to throw. Quick hitter. And he's got him on the slant. Out across the 40 down to the 35. And that's number 39, Kenneth Griggs.
Yeah, and that was a quick slant on the left side, able to pick up looks like Courtney Williams with the touchdown-saving tackle, and Upson-Lee's driving with 9:40 left in this football game.
All right, so first down from the 40, looks like the 34 right here. And there's a quick.
Is that a fumble?
Trying to throw. All right, they're going to say it was forward, so incomplete pass. They try to throw like a quick bubble out here to the right side.
Yeah, I guess it's because it went forward. It was considered a forward pass right there, so it's just an incompletion.
Looking for his big receiver, number 83 right there, Drake McDuffie. Big, tall guy.
We've been calling his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's the punter.
I'm glad you caught that, Shane.
2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. And there's a snap. There's a give to the tailback. No, he keeps it. Gets out across the 30.
Oh, he
down
might
to
go.
the 20. Down to the 10. Takes a shot down at the 8-yard line. And they're going to mark it down at about the 6. Andrew going to bring up first down and goal.
First and goal, and Upson-Lee players down. He's slow to get. That was a heck of a fake. I thought that.
Yeah, I thought he gave it.
I thought he gave it away, but that was a heck of a fake. But Callaway, they worked so hard to get that touchdown right there, and they're in danger of making this a one-possession game again. So now's the time for a goal line stand right here.
It's like maybe a sideline warning against Upson-Lee.
Looks like number 52 for Upson-Lee's. Rontavius Harris, the senior offensive lineman, is being helped off the field, so let's hope he's all right.
All right, 9:14 and counting to go. First and goal for Upson-Lee from the 6-yard line. Cavs with a 14-point advantage right now, Andrew.
Watch the quarterback keeper here.
There's a snap. They give it to the tailback.
Touchdown.
He makes one cut and walks into the end zone. So just like that, Andrew, this is a 8-point game right now, waiting on the extra point.
8-point game, and I would assume this might be 2-point territory here. No, never mind. Excuse me. I'm sorry. They're just going to kick the extra point. Big extra point right here, though, Shane.
Number 16, Brady Puckett for the extra point.
All right, number 16 comes in. That's Brady Puckett to kick the extra point. There's a snap, the hold, the kick.
I think he got it.
Up, and it is good. So just like that, Andrew, it's a 7-point game, 27-20. With 9 minutes to go. Upson-Lee to kick off to the Cavs when we come back. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
We believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, back here live. Shane Andrews with Andrew Caraway. 27-20. We've got a one-possession football game. DJ Atkins and Cartavius Bigsby and Quay Hines back deep to receive this kickoff right here, Andrew.
Yeah, we need to get a nice return here, and I wouldn't be upset with a nice 7 or 9 minute drive to end this game.
All right, number 17, Chase Winters to kick off.
Is that a false start?
For Upson-Lee.
Okay, I guess that's not a false start.
And there's the kick, a nice high kick. Taken by Quay Hines at the 15. He cuts it up the middle of the field looking for a hole. Gets out across the 30. Good return, Andrew, out to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, good return by Quay Hines. And I'm not going to lie, though, Shane, I've never seen a kicker get a crow hop before kicking the ball. So
I noticed that before the game.
I was like, what in the world is he doing? It looked like he was like a judo kick or something right there. But he got a little crow hop going into that kick. So a nice return by Quay Hines to the Callaway 34-yard line.
All right, Andrew, here comes your Cavalier offense. Ball at the 34 of Callaway. 8:54 to go here in this one.
And this is easily the biggest drive of the season so far of this young season for Callaway.
All right, Kedrick out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And he's going to throw a little quick hitter out there to Quay Hines. And Quay's going to throw it, and he's got Jacob Freeman wide open at the 30.
We just hit him with our own medicine.
The 20-10-5. Jacob Freeman into the end zone for a Callaway Cavalier touchdown. And what a play right there, Andrew.
We just gave these Upson-Lee players and fans a taste of their own medicine. This exact same play they ran earlier, and Coach Napier said, anything you can do, I can do better. So we do the double pass from the 34-yard line for a huge touchdown. So What a play, and we go right back up by 2 scores.
Just like that, 33-20, waiting on the extra point. And it happened real quick. Just a shotgun snap to Kedrick. He turns, throws a little bubble screen out to the right side to Quay. And as soon as Quay gets it, throws it down the right sideline and finds Jacob Freeman wide open. The kick is up. It is good. Noah Stevens makes it 34-20. Back to a 14-point game, Andrew. 8:40 to go in this one. Let's take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com. You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, 34-20 your score. 8:40 to go here in the game as Callaway gets set to kick it off to Upson-Lee. And back deep for Upson-Lee again is number 10, Damon Thomas, the junior running back who's been fighting a high ankle sprain all night, but you couldn't tell, Andrew, watching him run.
Yeah, he's had an incredible night. Very physical runner, and like I said earlier, I would hate to see him at full speed.
All right, Callaway with the sky kick. Fair caught at the 28. So the Cavalier defense back out onto the field. We'll take a quick break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Oh,
man.
All right, on first down and 10, they had the wheel route working right there, Andrew.
Yeah, they had the wheel route open, but I can't see these numbers to save my life. Kobe Jackson
got his hands on it.
He almost had an interception right there, so. But,
man, if he just floats that ball up.
Yeah, then this goes from a defensive struggle to a barn burner in a hurry.
All right.
You might have seen Coach Hubbard's headset fly halfway across the field if that would have happened.
All right, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Again, out of the shotgun. All right, now they're going to change the play.
Looks like Callaway's been staying with this man coverage all night on the outside.
There's the snap. He drops back, wants to throw. Throws it down the left side. The seam. He's got a guy wide open, number 3, Jalen Bryce. I'm not sure what happened right there, Andrew, but he was wide open.
It looked like a busted coverage. It looked like he just he looked off the safety to his right side and was able to find the little seam route on the left side of the formation for a big play. And we've given up a lot of passing yards tonight, Shane.
Out across the 50 now into Callaway territory to the 46. First down. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. They bring that jet across. Snap. Quarterback rolls to his right, wants to throw out in the flats, and he's got number 3 again. He takes a shot down around the 48-yard line.
And you like to see out there Quay Hines with a big tackle on the outside right there. Makes a good, clean hit and still reaches down and helps number 3 for Upson-Lee, Jalen Bryce, back up. So I like to see these guys still competing but still having enough respect for each other to help each other up after the play.
All right, 2nd down and 9 for Upson-Lee. Again, out of the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. There's a snap. He drops back. Quick throw out to the right side. This time, number 83 catches it. And that's your guy right there, Drake McDuffie.
That was a nice catch, though. Way to go up. And once again, the Callaway defenders helping helping those Upson-Lee guys back up. So nice to see the respect these two teams have for each other. So 7:15 left in this game, Shane, and Upson-Lee has it at our 37-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down and 2 now. Again, out of the shotgun.
I think the quarterback's going to keep this one all the way, Shane.
All right, there's a snap. Give to the tailback. He gets out across the 35, past the 30, all the way down to about the 27, Andrew.
Yeah, he got me on that one. They did a zone read play and was able to pick up about 10 yards for a first down. And right now the clock is Callaway's best friend because, once again, Upson-Lee is driving, and looks like both defenses who controlled this game for the most part are starting to show a little wear and tear now.
All right, so a timeout has been called by Callaway. 34-20 your score, 6:46 to go here in this game. Upson-Lee driving the football. We'll take a break. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make a September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX. The J.D. Power's highest ranked compact car, initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer. Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tech, tag, and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
All right, guys, 14-point game right here, 6:46 to go, and Upson-Lee with the football at the 28-yard line, Andrew.
Yeah, that was a big timeout right there for Callaway. Able to kind of regroup this defense. I mean, both defenses are getting real tired tonight, and the fourth quarter is starting to show. So let's see if Callaway can bear down and force a stop.
All right, here's the shotgun snap. Fakes a give, rolls to his right.
He's got a guy.
He's got a man, and that's number 44.
Drops incomplete.
And somehow he dropped that pass, Andrew.
Well, he dropped that pass because our man, I think that's Courtney Williams, he stuck his arm in there, was able to actually poke it out at the last minute.
So excellent play right there by Courtney. 6:39 to go now. Brings up 2nd down and 10, again from the 28-yard line. Again, Upson-Lee out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Quarterback Cameron Traylor.
You got to think by now they'd have a delay of game.
Backs up. There's a snap. Give to the tailback. He's tackled after about 2, maybe a 3-yard gain. Quay Hines again. We've called his name a lot tonight, Andrew.
Yeah, he's been all over the place. Him and Jonathan Leonard have been kind of the story of the game tonight for Callaway, and it's just been so back and forth. Both these teams just have been really impressive tonight, and it's about 6:10 left in this game, Shane. 3rd and 7. Big play right here.
Keyshawn Suggs, the freshman defensive end, checks back in for the Cavs. Looks like Upson-Lee is going to call a timeout right here. And is that their second or is that their first?
I think that's the second timeout, Shane.
Okay.
Yeah, it shows with them 1 timeout left. We have 2.
So 6 minutes to go now. 34-20 your score. Upson-Lee facing a big 3rd down and 7 right here, Andrew. And they've had some success right up the middle of the field, and they've also had some success rolling that quarterback out.
Yeah, anytime that quarterback's gotten outside the pocket and he's got the option to run it or make that throw, that's just so hard to defend. I mean, and us as Callaway fans know this, having quarterbacks in the past that can make plays outside the pocket like Dylan Johnson and Demetrius Hurd and Rick Tez Parks and Ricky Parks, guys like that, Terry Godwin. Those guys can make plays outside the pocket and can kill you.
All right, so 6 minutes to go here in the game. This is a big 3rd and 7 here for the Cavalier defense.
And what do you think Coach Hubbard's stressing right here in the huddle? I mean, I think right now he's going to go straight man across the board and they're going to try to force the ball back inside or not let anything get over the top of that in that middle. Yeah. They've gone to the middle a lot on third down. Upson-Lee's gone to the middle a lot.
I think the kids are tired, and he's telling them, you guys got to reach down right here and find another gear. There's a snap, give to the tailback.
I don't think he got it.
And it's going to be close, Andrew. Looks like he needed to get to about the 18.
That's a pretty favorable spot. It looks like he's a yard short.
And they're calling fourth down right here.
So 4th and 1, 5 minutes left. I mean, you've got to go for it here, don't you, Shane?
Oh, ain't no doubt.
They just did a massive substitution, too, so. Big play for Callaway right here. And stay on sides, too.
5:28 and counting.
Don't get beat to the edge.
There's a snap, give to the tailback. And it looks like Coach Wiggins might have called a timeout right before that snap.
Yeah, timeout. That was a good timeout. That was a funky formation. That was a diamond set with no wide receivers, so a lot of stuff could have went wrong right there for Callaway.
All right, well, let's take a quick break with them. 34-20 your score, 5:17 to go here in the game. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, guys, back here, 34-20 your score, 5:17 to go, Andrew. And 4th and 1, you kind of feel like this is a ball game right here.
I feel, it's a big play in this game, obviously. Biggest play of the game so far, and Upson-Lee gets it. This game stays very much in doubt, and if Callaway can stop it, I think that shuts the door for Upson-Lee. Let's see if Coach Hubbard gets him with that bear look.
All right, there's the jet. They fake it. They want to throw it, and
they got
a man. And that looks like number 35. That's Marcavius Howell. And that's going to be enough for a first down. And it looks like there's a player down.
Is it a Callaway player?
It's like a player down for the Cavs over there. Looks like he's got a cramp. They're holding that leg up. Can't tell who it is right now. I thought that it might be number 7, Travis Traylor.
Let's hope he's all right. He's had a big game for Callaway tonight.
Yeah, Travis, one of those kids, man. He lays it all on the line every night. Works extremely hard. Let's see, I still can't tell, but it definitely looks like a cramp the way they're pulling that leg up. And actually, that's number 4.
It's Kobe Jackson.
Yeah,
we got to get him back in this game. He's probably, outside of Courtney Williams, our most important defensive back. Oh, excuse me. With the temperature constantly getting really hot and really cold, my nose and my sinuses just will not cooperate with me this year, Shane.
All right, Andrew, 5:12 to go now. Going to be first down. And it looks like the ball's sitting on the 14-yard line. 2-score game. Here comes the Upson-Lee offense back out on the field. Again, out of the shotgun. One receiver right, one receiver to the left. And they've got that tailback, number 10, Damon Thomas.
He's so hard to tackle.
And they give it to him. He's trying to bounce it outside.
Nothing. Who was that?
Is that Nathan Sapp back in there?
I think so. It looked like him.
Looks like number 3, Nathan Sapp.
What a play.
Back in the game. Gets Damon Thomas in the backfield.
That was a huge tackle in the backfield for a 5-yard loss by Callaway. Great job by Nathan. Getting some penetration for a negative. That's one of the few negative rushing plays Upson-Lee's had tonight.
All right, second down and 14 now.
Keeps that clock running, though.
2 receivers right, 2 to the
False
left.
start.
2 men moved at the same time.
What?
All right, there's the flag. Here comes the pressure.
Decline
the
it.
Trying to throw
Decline it.
Oh, that's got to be a fumble.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
a fumble.
Oh, they were saying an incomplete. He had his arm up, and it looks like the ball was just dislodged while his arm was up.
Well, he got bailed out big time by the referees right there. That was a fumble. That should have been a scoop and score for the Callaway defense, Shane. And it took him a year to call the false start.
Well, I mean, the flag could have been stuck, Andrew.
It sure as heck ain't stuck when we do something wrong, I tell you that.
All right. So the last 9 minutes of this game has not went by very, very quickly. 4:27 to go now. And after they sort all this mess out, it looks like it's going to be we're still waiting. Here comes the referee. Illegal shift on the offense. It is declined. So that is going to bring up third down. Wouldn't it be third down, Andrew?
Yeah, I don't know if I would. I think do you want to take those 5 yards?
Should be third down.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so he'd rather it be third and 14. Okay.
Third down and 14 now. Ball on the Callaway 19. And again, Upson-Lee out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. They give it to the tailback around the left side.
And we got a
Luckily, there's a holding call.
Finally.
Because there was nothing but daylight around that left side over there. And they've got a hold right there against Upson-Lee. Huge break right there for the Cavs.
Yeah. Big break right there, but if you needed to get a call, that was the place to get it right there, Shane, because I think Upson-Lee was going to have the ball first and goal at the 2. So that's going to bring up probably a third and about 24, 25 yards.
All right, referee is walking it back now. He's walking a little sideways. And they spot the ball at the 30-yard line.
Oh, excuse me.
So you're right, Andrew. Third down and 25 right here. And again, you've got 2 plays to get these 25 yards right here.
I just keep everything in front of me. Don't be overly aggressive.
There's a jet sweep. They give it to number 5. He's looking for a block. And we finally get him down around the 21-yard line. And again, that was Kenny Richardson. He's kind of been their man anytime they run that jet.
Yeah, brings up a fourth and about 15 yards, and the clock keeps on ticking. It's still going at, I think it's that 2 Mississippi count, but it's okay. The clock keeps on going.
All right, so a 4th down and 16 right here.
This is literally the game right here, Shane. This is the ball game.
Yeah, Upson-Lee with just 1 timeout left.
Just keep everything in front of you, Callaway.
You might actually see him burn it right here.
Coach Hubbard wants to talk it over. And for Callaway fans, Kobe Jackson has re-entered the game, so he's okay.
All right, that's good news for the Cavs. So 4th and 16. Like you said, Andrew, you got to kind of feel like the game right here on this play. 3:37 to go. And let's go back to the first quarter, Andrew. It was 21-6. And we had some opportunities to go up, 28-6, or maybe even 2 more scores throughout the second quarter and third quarter.
Yeah.
And we just never could punch it in.
No, and that's also a credit to Upson-Lee's defense. I mean, Upson-Lee's defense has been as good as advertised tonight, and nothing but respect for those guys down there on the field, man. They've been playing really, really well, and Callaway really hasn't had a lot of adversity in regular season games. They've been able to play really, really good, get big plays, and this is one of those games you like to see how your team responds to adversity. And we got to make plays in the fourth quarter to win, and it's just nice to see kind of picking up where they left off last year in these big moments. So we have another big moment in front of us, a 4th and 16 right here, Shane.
All right, Upson-Lee out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. The quarterback rolls to the right.
Middle of the field's open.
Here comes the pressure. He gets the pass off.
Good.
And it's knocked down by Cartavius Bigsby.
I don't know how.
No flags on the play.
Yeah, that was a great play on the ball by Bigsby. The tight end wanted a flag. I don't really know why, but Callaway with a huge fourth down stand, and looks like if we could just run a few plays and pick up a first down or maybe even punt, push them way back, we can head back to LaGrange, Georgia with another W, Shane.
All right, 3:29 to go now. Callaway out of timeouts. Upson-Lee has one left, Andrew, so they can stop this clock one more time.
Yep, they can stop it one more time. 3:29 left in this football game, and yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. I think it was Cartavius Bigsby time.
All right, Kedrick under center. Jacob Freeman split to the right. There's a give to Cartavius. He bounces it outside, trying to stay on his feet. Gets across the 20, 25. Out of bounds at around the 30-yard line.
Picks up a first down, though, but stops the clock, unfortunately.
All right, looks like that's going to bring up a second down and about one right here.
Oh, wow, really?
3:17 to go. Callaway with a 14-point advantage over the Upson-Lee Knights.
Well, this might actually be okay. You can run a play, hopefully pick up a first down, and force Upson-Lee to burn a timeout. And then you essentially got 3 more downs.
All right, here comes the Cavs to the line. Kedrick under center. Takes a snap, gives to Quay Hines at fullback, and he busts up through the middle, out past the 42 to about the 43-yard line where they'll spot him. Good enough for a first down, Andrew.
Yeah, first down, and it looks like Upson-Lee's going to hold on to that timeout. About 3. Oh, there. I guess they're going to use it now for an official timeout. I was worried the clock had went to like 4 or 5 Mississippi, Shane. It was already going real slow.
All right, the clock starts back. We're under 3 minutes now. Callaway probably needs to get one more first down to put this thing away.
I think one more first down will do it. A big 2 minutes left in this game.
There's a snap. There's a give to Cartavius. He bounces it out to the right and then cuts it back into the middle of the field, stays in bounds up to about the 45. Clock continues to run and brings up second down and about 5, Andrew.
Yeah, 2nd and 5, about 2:25 left in this game. And like you said, Shane, I think if we can pick up a first down right here, I think we can call it a night. Head back to LaGrange 4-0 football team and go get ready for a very, very, very tough Harris County team next week.
All right, here's the 2nd down and 5. There's a snap give to Quay Hines again, right up the gut. He gets about 3.
Now Upson-Lee's going to use their timeout.
So going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 here. And like you said, Upson-Lee burns their final timeout. So with 1:56, Andrew, if Cavaliers can pick up this first down right here, that's going to do it for this one, 34-20.
And it's a big, if this game finishes out like this, which I think it will, it's a big-time victory for Callaway to come into Upson-Lee Stadium, a team that gave up 17 points to Griffin, a high-powered offense, 5A Griffin team that's just, historically just a potent offense and a great football team. And you come in their house against this defense and put up 34 points on the board, and your defense plays really well without some key guys. I mean, I think that says a lot about your football team, too, to be able to come on the road. This is your first true road game of the season and be able to win by 2 possessions.
All right, so here comes the Cavalier offense to the line. 3rd down and 2. Kedrick under center. Westbrook split out to the left. Jacob Freeman to the right. DJ Atkins in at tailback. There's a pitch to DJ. DJ looking for a hole, and there's nothing there. Loses about 4 yards, Andrew.
Yeah, loss of about 4 yards on the play, and unfortunately brings up a punting situation.
All right, 1:36 and counting.
So they're going to be coming for this right here. So you get them, hold your blocks and get this punt off.
There's a snap. Oh, what a move. What a job right there by Noah Stevens.
Yes.
To pull that ball down, sidestep a defender, and then get the punt off.
That was good awareness by Noah Stevens. That might be one of the bigger plays in this game because Upson-Lee had that punt blocked, and he just kind of sidestepped the defender, like you said, and just kicked the ball as far as he could. And there's about 1:18 left in this game, and if Callaway can just play some prevent defense, keep everything in front, I think so.
All right, so the ball is placed at the 23-yard line. 1 minute, 18 seconds to go here in this ball game. And here comes the Upson-Lee offense out on the field, led by the senior quarterback, Cameron Traylor. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and they'll work out of the shotgun. There's the snap. He wants to throw. Quick hitter out to the right side. He's got number 83 on a little bubble screen. That was Drake McDuffie. And he falls forward for about 5 yards. Going to bring up second down, maybe a 4, maybe a 5 right here, Andrew.
Yeah, going from the shotgun again, and they got to go faster if they want to be able to stay in this game. Here comes some pressure.
He eludes the pressure, gets out past the 20. Now he throws it up.
Good job by the Callaway defense.
Again, he's got McDuffie open. Be enough for a first down up to about the 43-yard line. 44 seconds and counting as they move the chains here.
Yeah, Upson-Lee up to their own 41-yard line. About 40 seconds left in this ball game.
Again, Upson-Lee out of the shotgun. There's a snap. Quarterback drops back. Now he wants to run. And he's got a man, number 3. That looks like Bryce. Jalen Bryce wide open at about the 44-yard line. And he gets forward to about the 35, Andrew, with 27 seconds to go.
Yeah, and at this point, Callaway is simply just playing prevent defense, trying to keep everything in front of them.
All right, so Upson-Lee spikes the ball with 24 seconds to go. Going to bring up second down and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and right here, obviously, as a defensive coach, Coach Hubbard knows, got to defend the end zone here. You got to take shots at the end zone here if you're Upson-Lee if you want to have a chance to win this ball game.
All right, there's a shotgun snap. Quarterback rolls to the right, throws it down the field. He's got McDuffie, and he can't bring it in. That would have been enough for a touchdown right there, Andrew, if he catches it.
I knew the minute our DB's hips got turned, he was in trouble on that play, and I was hoping the quarterback wouldn't see him. But fortunately for Callaway and those defensive players and Coach Hubbard, they were able to drop the touchdown pass.
All right, 34-20 your score. 16 seconds to go here in the game. Second down and 10 now. Again, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. There's a shotgun snap.
We got a pass rush
to his right, and now he just throws it up. And what a
catch!
Jonathan Leonard with a one-handed interception at the 30-yard line, and nobody's going to catch him, Andrew. 20, 10, 5 into the end zone. Jonathan Leonard,
points.
Jonathan Leonard for the, let's count it up, looks like a 65-yard interception return for a touchdown. And he just stuck that big paw out there and caught it with one hand and had an escort all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, he took that one to the house, and what an exclamation point on this ball game right there. And that's that makes up for maybe one of those 1 or 2 TDs we left on the board there in the first half. So impressive road win for the Cavaliers, Shane.
All right, so the final here tonight, 40-20. Cavaliers on top. We'll take a quick break. Andrew will come back. We'll wrap it up, and then we'll make our way back to LaGrange, Georgia. This is Callaway Cavalier football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. Make it September to remember with a new ride with offers you won't forget. Right now, get up to 20% off MSRP on a 17 Kia Forte LX, the J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Support your local economy and shop Kia of LaGrange, a President's Award-winning dealer, Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, and at KiaofLaGrange.com.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Plus tax tag and title. Offer expires September 31st. For J.D. Power award information, visit JDPower.com.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
LaGrange knows leadership when they see it. As mayor for 4 years, Jim Thornton has proven he's a leader who cares, who unites people, and who gets things done.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I'm running for re-election to keep bringing new jobs and businesses to our city, to maintain public safety, and to enhance the quality of life for all residents. I'm asking for your vote on November 7th for another term. Learn more about me and my plans at jimthornton.org.
A vote for Jim Thornton is a vote for progress. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton for mayor of LaGrange. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results.